Oh boy. Sure has been a day and a half. Oh my god. Hello! Happy Tuesday! That's what today is. Woo! Oh my god. So, here we are again with more robots. Argo is coming home from Poland tonight. Yippee! And I am digging up the walkthrough. Because I realized that having it on my PC sucks, actually. So I'm just gonna go get it on my phone instead. Let's see, come on. Dead. Nice. Alrighty. So, as you can hear, the game is going in the background. I just wanted to pop in real quick. Hello, we're back. As you all remember, we are currently doing the routes. So, we'll see where that leads us. We're on phase 6 right now. So, that's great. I think I need to tweep. Give me a second. Which one was tweeping? Where's my tweet button? Should be this one? Yeah. I realized I wasn't tapped into the game, that's why my tweet button didn't work. Okay, hello from Space Candy. The Chio Tony goes from a high robotics research collapse gunbarrel pilot is a square type young man, but he lacks some Indeed. Okay, and this is... Yeah, so on September 15, outside the TNSC First Osaki office replied to... Gejine, Bloodtoon, Rainet Kakeru, Set Gumbam. Have you seen any of these anime? I need to reply Bloodtoon. And let's see what everyone else posted, but I can't... Yeah. Gumbam! Played 5 minutes in Jackson Microbus 1-0. Okay. Nice. And now we just play. We just play, because we are past the point where there's skips and all that good stuff. Oh right, I forgot. Let me... There you go. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to change to the game screen. Let me just show you. It was Gejine here who said, if you've seen any of those animes, and you have to reply that you watched Bloodtoon, which, if you've played any of the other games, you know the name of Bloodtoon. So, that's fun. I mean, all of them are familiar. Like, series-spanning names, because they all take place in the same universe, and at the end of the day. Yeah. My voice is a little shot, because I literally just got up from a nap. I'm so sorry. Like, for real. I was sleepy. The TNSC has areas open to the public, but it also has restricted areas. The large rocket launch site in particular has been off-limits to unauthorized personnel ever since the previous launch 4 years ago. The restricted area is sectioned off behind an imposing gate. There are security guards stationed nearby 24/7. If I tried to sneak in, I'd probably get arrested and sent straight to the cops. Oh fuck. Oof. The microbus we're riding in stops right in front of the gate. As to why we're here this early on a Sunday, Akiho's orders. She made us get on this Jackson microbus, and we rode it straight to the site of the H2 replica. Our driver is the chief of TNSD himself, who took his day off just to lend a hand. Talk about getting the VIP treatment. I mean, it is her dad, to be fair. The gate greets us immediately as we get off the bus. We can make out about half of a mid-sized rocket launch pad up on a small hill right past the gate. One that wasn't used in the NASA days. Yes, I begin to wonder why we've been brought so close to a restricted area. Mr. Senomiya parks the bus and guides us toward the white building to the left of the gate, heading in himself. Akiho waves to 3 of us. Frau isn't here as usual inside. I mean, yeah, as usual. I suppress a yawn for the nth time.
Subaru-kunさ、ここ来たことある？俺あるんだよね。宇宙センターって毎日観光客用に観覧ツアーしてるの知ってる？もう10何年も前からやっててさ。ガキの頃俺もそれに参加したわけ。そのツアーにここも含まれてるんだ。中にも入ったことあるよ。
The first Osaki office. Despite being called an office, it was once used to build rockets. There's an actual piece of the previously used H2 rocket on display now. Or at least they're supposed to be.
知ってますよ、僕だって。
ツアー参加したことあるんだ。
ええ、あります。悪いですか？
いや、そんなこと一言も言ってないじゃん。
These two are so funny. I swear to God, these two together are hilarious. Like, there's just no love. It's great.
相変わらずピリピリしてるね。
Subaru used ahead of me.
純ちゃんは来たことある？
私は。
Juna shakes her head weakly.
ここまで来たのも初めて。
Makes sense. For her background. Huh, she looks pretty down. Come to think of it, she doesn't seem like she's been having much fun at all recently.
純ちゃんさ。
Akiho loudly calls out to her from the entrance to the building. Oh jeez, Madam President is so impatient. I give Juna a light push on the back and we head inside together. Huh. It looks a little different. Where's my button? 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 Oh no, Mr. Button, please. Please come back to me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to fix this. Why are you behaving like such an... Steam? 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 Oh my god, it's fucking broken. Hold up. Hold up. Shottomatte. There's something wrong with my Steam. Give me a sec. Oh shit. Oh shit. They all came at once. Fuck. Shit. Oh my god. My screenshot button is fucking broken. Are you okay there, game? Oh my god. It took so many. Oh my god. Why did this happen? Will you stop? Will you stop? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay. Let's just try to progress a little bit. The second I step into the office, I gasp. It's completely different from when I saw it on the field trip back when I was a kid. Okay, if I click now, it's normal. Okay. Is there something about the Steam overlay? What is it again? It's like Alt-Tab? No. What is this? Is it just Tab? No. Control. Oh, fuck. Good thing I saved. Fuck me. Ah, my god. Okay, give me a second. I need to fix something. How do you look at Steam overlay? How do you do anything in this? How do you do anything? Shift tab. Okay, thank you. Shift tab. I literally got into the game. Shift tab. Huh? There we go. What is it that you need to do here? Game overview. No. Web browser. Settings. If I do like this. And then... Okay. Will you be normal now? No. It still lags the game. Fine. Whatever. I'll just deal with it. It's completely different from what when I saw it on the field trip back when I was a kid. Wait. I need to actually copy the screenshots out and then delete them, basically. Fine. I'll do that later. Not today. I just wanted to see what the fuck was causing it, because it was so annoying. Like, absolutely one of the most annoying things. The rockets, the engines, and all the stuff I thought would be on display here had disappeared without a trace. Like, it's fine, but it's annoying. Especially because it doesn't, like, tell you, like, oh, you have too many screenshots, you know? It's almost completely empty. There's so much space now. The ceiling is insanely high as well, and there's a giant crane hanging from the top. It's a type of crane that can move back and forth along a track.
天井クレーンか。あれが使えれば試作2号機の組み立てがかなり楽になりますね。
その通り。
Akio stands in front of the three of us and puffs out her chest in triumph.
そのためにお父さんじゃなくて所長さんにここを貸してもらえるよう頼んだの。
Makes sense. I always double check that I didn't miss anything. Makes sense. She didn't really need to correct herself.
へえ、貸してもらえるんだ。
I inquisitively turn to Mr. Senomiya, who gives me a warm smile and
許可
nods.
が出るまでに少し時間がかかったけれどね。
That also makes sense, because you always have to go through, like, the big cheese whenever you want to do
もち
something
ろ
like
ん
this.
全て自由にというわけにはいかないけれど、天王寺君も来月には戻ってくるだろうし、職員の誰かが監督している限りは問題はないと思うよ。
Yeah.
注目。ここでガンツク2を組み立てる。
I mean, that would be a lot better than a fucking flight hangar, yes.
今回は立たせた状態で組み上げていけるんだよ。すごいよね。たぎってきた。
Akiho is the only one excited. Even Mr. Senomiya's smile is more like a grimace than anything.
ってみんなテンション低いよ。ほら、内側から湧き上がる衝動みたいなものない？元気爆発しない？
別にロボ2号機が完成したわけじゃないしね。
Yeah, also, I'm still sad about the robot clinic thing.
興奮している状況でもありませんから。
まあ、そうだよね。その通りかもね。わかるよ。
Akio begins nodding her head in self-satisfaction for reasons I don't exactly
ま
understand.
だあそこにガンツク2が立った時の光景が思い浮かばないんでしょ？だよね。ガンバムにしろ
They've been
何にし
testing
ろ
your mice micro-tester.
Okay,
Specialize in them.
ね。
Most
Okay,
like dead animals anywhere. Period.
what's wrong with you,
Look at
Mixer?
that antelope driving a car.
What's wrong with my PC?
It's just choke tester.
Is it like
No, choke
Choking?
tester.
like hell?
It's just
internet?
choke tester.
No, there's a bear in my bed.
What's
No, choke tester. There's a
I
leopard
didn't
sitting
see
on
my scream.
the column.
What? Huh? That wasn't even half of the video. It just stopped. Is my network dying? What's happening? Hold up. What's going on? This is killing me, bro. What the hell? It's never been that bad. What's wrong? It's... oh my god. Oh lordy. I don't think my internet has ever been that fucking bad. What's happening? Let me just restart Mix It Up, just to be on the safe side, okay? I'm just gonna restart it, because that was egregious. That was so bad. It's not... what? I know it says that there's no... I came to eat your internet, apparently. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is my stream lagging too? What the fuck is wrong with my Ethernet? Did I not? No, I definitely fixed it. Momo would have said if there wasn't any internet. I hear ya, just the meme was lagging. Okay, yeah, I figured. Give me a second. I just need to fix everything again. No, it's good, it's good. Better that it happens now, you know? When I can just, like, we're just playing a chill game. Give me a second, I need to fix it. Here. Properties, refresh cache. Like, my fucking screenshots are also just fucked. Okay, let me just, try it again. Yes, I didn't know that the internet is so, you know... So that, what is, I need to make sure I'm actually getting the one. This one is, no, let's just get the meme gacha. Where is it? Meme gacha. Okay. How's it running? Okay, let's move. That's good. Looks normal? You're just... Okay. So, turns out that maybe Kaiser's just cursed. You just aren't allowed. You just aren't allowed.
でもご安心を。Have confidence. 完成予想図を用意してあるから。No confidence.
Yeah, the accurate counterpoint I'm doing anyway. It worked fine. Also, that was very fitting for the situation. Yeah, my bitrate is also shot now that I check it out, actually. I don't really have any, like, lag on my stream, so I don't think my internet is fucked. But then what is it? What is it causing everything to just die? It really is just like, thank you. I'm dead, thank you forever kind of vibe.
完成予想図？
あの人もそれさえ見ればこういうに違いないよ。見えるぞ。私にもロボが見えるって。みんな色を使って。
What's she going on about all of a sudden?
そうしたらきっと見えるから。頑張れるがね。
Is she saying that if I look through Ido, I'll see gun barrel?
どう？
Oh, that's kind of neat. That is kind of neat.
おお、立ってる。AR？
そう。
Makes sense. Jun appears through her Pokecom only to visibly flinch and step back. Even though she knows it's only AR, she seems to still be cowering at the gargantuan robot.
モデルはね、ヒルバラのものを流用したんだよ。カイのアイデア、バッチリうまくできた。
I suppose I did suggest something like that during our initial planning meeting for Model 2. By using AR, we can forego making it physically look like gun barrel.
フラウボーがなんだかんだ文句言いながら作ってくれたんだ。仕組みは簡単。ガンツク2が立ってるところに専用の AR マーカーを貼り付けただけ。これで組み立て中でも完成版のガンバレルが見られるみたいな。ガンツク2が完成した暁には手足の動きにもきちんと連動した AR マーカーを用意するつもりだけど、とりあえずってことで完成したらこれぐらいの高さになるよって直感的にわかるし、寸法は現実の数値を反映させてるの。だから AR だけど高さは8メートルくらいに設定してある。真下に行ったら見上げたりしない限り足しか見えないんだよ。
Damn. That's a big
どう
boy.
雰囲気は出てるよね。
これは私も驚いたよ。面白いことを考えるものだとね。
あくまで雰囲気だけですがね。
手厳しいねスバルくん。
そうだよ。
Likely because she didn't receive the praise she was looking for. Aki hope helps.
いつもクールぶっちゃってそんなにカッコつけたいの？
かっこつけてなんて言いませんよ。
Of course you aren't, little baby.
それとも何か焦ってるとか？
だって設計図だってだいぶ大詰めまで来てるじゃん。前の話し合いで保留だった部分もほぼ固まったし、天王寺さんからも追加予算出せそうって連絡来たし。
Not really. It's not like Jackson to be so generous. I never felt like they expected that much from us. They must be overestimating us or something. Irritated at Akiho's words, Subaru shakes his head from side
あ
to
の
side.
大きさのロボを作るには半年は短すぎるんです。それなのにまだ設計段階でつまずいているわけで、特にずっと懸案になっている駆動システムについては有効な打開策が何もないんですよ。
電動制御式モーターにすべきか油圧式モーターにすべきかだよね。
現実的には油圧式がベストなんですが、コストがバカ高くなる上に
Yeah.
回路の制御だって素人が簡単にできるものじゃない。
I know next to nothing about this shit, but it does sound very hard.
半年で完成させるためには重機メーカーの専門家でも連れてこないと。
うん、それはうちも分かってる。
This issue was brought up during the meeting with Naya-san. In other words, they've made no progress since then.
電動制御式だとガンツク1みたいにパワーと電力が足りなくなるのは目に見えてるし。
Wow, thank you for the prime resub, Gadeli. Hello, it's been forever. How are you doing? Look at you go. Woo! Thank you. How are you doing? Congrats on the 16 months.
逆に言えばそれ以外の部分はほぼ決まったわけ？
決まった。ざっと言うと素材は鉄製で決定。これは安くて丈夫だから。あと加工もしやすいし。
デメリットは重量があることです。だからこそ駆動システムが重要になってくるわけです。
That makes sense. Yippee! It's good to see you.
プログラムは結局コナちゃんやってくれるって？
他にいないもん。なし崩し的にやらせる。
So that means it's still up in the air, doesn't it? It's not gonna work out.
僕も一応プログラムはできますが、僕がやったんじゃきっと半年じゃ終わりません。
Yeah, probably.
じゃあ俺にとって一番重要な操縦方法と電源は？
I glanced over at Jun not to check her, but her expression is still downcast.
操縦方法は遠隔操縦で確定です。
Excellent. I do a mini fist pump. At least I won't have to worry about dying again like I did with Model 1. Yeah, that was
電
scary.
源はレーザー光方式プラスバッテリー。
僕がレーザー光方式の電源を販売しているメーカーさんと知り合いでね。
Aren't they? Wait. Weren't they the ones that I was talking about that were really fucking dangerous?
だからいわゆるお友達価格で譲ってもらえないかと今交渉しているところだよ。
He got connections though. Good work, Chief. Yeah.
CFRP もなんとか手に入れられそう。かなり高いらしいけど。
Probably, yeah. Wait, CFRP, that was... Wait, it was... Please tell me they put it here somewhere. CFR... Yes, it was the... Yeah, the carbon fiber reinforced polymer. Yeah, okay. I remembered! It was... I was like, it was that thing with carbon fiber,
ス
but
ペ
it...
ースアメ社のスポンサー継続が決まったおかげでなんとか予算内に収まるはず。
配線やらの細かい設計は市販のホビーロボを参考にできるのでかなり簡略化できるかと。
Yeah.
もちろん 高さも重量も桁違いなのでまんま一緒というわけにはいきませんが。
Okay, I see. So the only thing that's left to decide is the drive system, huh?
駆動システムのことはできればドクに相談してみたいな。物のことも含めてさ。
Monodoobly. She still hasn't given up on trying to use the monopoles, huh? Incidentally, I haven't been able to attend to my job of adjusting the antenna. School's been keeping me busy in the mornings. Why? So there's gotta be like a bunch more falling. In other words, there's probably a bunch of monopoles all over the park by now. I still haven't found a valid solution to the issue. It's only a matter of time before someone else finds out about
う
them.
ちはロボクリニックを出禁になっちゃってるけど、例えばスバルとジュンの2人でドクに話を。そういえばジュン、さっきからずっと浮かない顔してるけど、どうかした？
Yeah, she has her hangups about this whole operation, so to speak. But I guess I understand her. Juna hangs her head low and bites her lip. Maybe there's something she can't say out loud. Now that I think about it, she was trying to tell me something outside the building earlier. She's been like this all day. Is something bothering her?
なになに？言いたいことあったら遠慮せずに何でも言ってよ。ほら、うちらは同じロボ部員、仲間なんだよ。
Stitchy! I see my husband is here. Hello! Are you having... you guys are so silly. Hello! Are you having a good Tuesday? You're just bomb people, Jesus. You guys, please, no bombing in the chat. Juna lets out a soft sigh and timidly lifts her face. She points an inquiring gaze at each of us.
こんな時にこんなところで言うことじゃないのは分かってるんだけど。
Just woke up and had a lush cinnamon roll. Damn, I also just woke up from a nap and I just started streaming. Basically.
タイミングなくて、だから言うけど、ごめんね。
Yeah, the thing that makes me want to slap the skip button, because I get it's in character, but like if she talks, June talks so slow.
いきなり謝られても困っちゃうな。
Like she talks so slow that I sometimes just want to button mash through her lines. The pains of a voice acted game. It's on their schedule, not mine.
私ロボ部をやめ。
Someone's Pokecom begins to ring, cutting her off mid-sentence. I mean, we know what she was gonna say. The sound echoes through the spacious room. I glanced at my Pokecom, but it's not coming from me. Akiho, Subaru, and Mr. Senomiya all checked their Pokecoms, but...
私です。すみません。
Juna I'm great at reading. Juna apologetically turns her back to us and answers the call.
はい。おじいちゃん。今ちょっと。みんなと大事な話をしてて。何？
Juna's face turns pale.
それ本当？いつ？
Oh no, what's going on? Oh no, something happened! Wait, what's gonna happen?
わかった。大丈夫。はい。
going on? It's not a snack, it's a whole meal. I mean, it's a big cinnamon roll, not a small one. She finally gets to call in a total
June?
days.
何かあったの？
What the fuck? Oh no. Juna slowly turns back towards us.
その
It's a big one. Crazy. Her face is completely devoid of emotion. It's like her head is completely blank.
藤田のおじいちゃんが倒れたみたい。
Also just for anyone who doesn't know, the dog they were talking about, visiting the robot doctor, that's this guy, Grandpa Fujita. It's Juna's, I think, maternal grandfather? Question mark? I'm not entirely sure. Like the grandpa she just talked to is the grandpa that she has a good relationship with that owns the dojo that she lives at. And then Grandpa Fujita is the other grandpa from the other parent. And I'm pretty sure it's her maternal grandfather, but I fucking forgot. I don't remember if they actually specified. With cream cheese icing. Oh, I am so jelly. What the fuck? What's going on, Doc? Come back to us. No. Everything freezes for a moment. A heavy silence descends upon this large, empty room. I think my friend said that this is like the first route he got, and he was so confused. It takes a moment for us to realize who she was talking about. After all, we always just refer to him as Doc. As I said, Lush. Is that like a brand? Or is it just like a... I've never heard of a cinnamon roll referred to as Lush before.
どこが？
Like a luxury cinnamon roll. That's a duck. Fuck. What the fuck? Robot Clinic Tanegashima, 6 p.m. Jun. I get out of the car that Dad was driving. I swallow back my breath. Probably short for luscious. I mean, yeah, but like, it still isn't a word I have seen before to describe a cinnamon roll. The last time I came here was 11 years ago. After hearing that Grandpa Fujita had collapsed, my family sent a taxi to take me from the space center to the hospital. He hadn't regained consciousness yet, so there wasn't much I could do. I had told my brothers to stay and watch the house. Dad and I decided to come here to grab a change of clothes for Grandpa for the time being. I watched Dad's back disappear into the shop while I stayed in place, right where I got out of the car. I can't move forward. My knees are shaking. My legs won't move. I'm about to burst into tears. My heart is hammering much faster than usual. My back starts to uncomfortably sweat. And then, there's a suffocating pressure in my chest. I tell myself to breathe deeply. What were all these years of karate training for? I focus on my navel center. As long as I repeatedly take deep breaths, I can regain my composure. I can't do this. Basically, it's very delicious and makes you feel euphoric. I know, I'm sorry. It was just a very interesting word. I got stuck on it, you know? This can't be happening. It's actually getting even harder for me to breathe. It's as if I'm standing at the top of Mount Miyamura. No matter how hard I try to breathe, the air doesn't fill my lungs. Unable to bear it, I clutch my chest. I close my eyes in pain. The events of 11 years ago all come flooding back to me. Memories I've been desperately trying to suppress for years. But now, it's like they're coiling around my consciousness. Blame the fact that I might as well be married to a British person. That's funny. I try to shake away the memories, but they refuse to leave me alone. They spin around endlessly in my mind. It was a hot summer day. I had just entered elementary school. My teacher, Grandpa Daitoku, took me to visit the robot clinic. Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, karate teacher. Married to a Brit, poor soul. I was exploring the shop all by myself, and I wandered into that pitch-dark storage room. Yeah, you... To this day, I don't remember how I ended up there. I just remember that it was really quiet and hot inside. Yeah, it's a storage room in the middle of summer, I could imagine. There were lots of robots standing next to each other. From younger me's perspective, they looked gigantic. Their arms and legs were super thick. Their eyes large and bulging. They were completely still, but seemed like they could start moving at any time. It felt like they were all watching me with their big eyes. But it wasn't my first time seeing these robots. I've been to the robot clinic tons of times and I knew them all too well. But seeing them sit silently in this dark room, they were like completely different robots. Like, I understand why this scarred a kid. I wanted to run out of the room, but before I knew it, I was lost deep inside the dark space. I couldn't find the exit. I tried calling out Grandpa's name over and over, with as big of a voice as I could muster, but no matter how loud I screamed, nobody came for me. Robit. Yeah. I wandered throughout the pitch-dark storage room, on the brink of tears, until I tripped over something and fell down hard. I ended up crashing into a robot's foot. And then... Oh. Oh boy. That wouldn't have... Yeah, that would have been scary for a kid. Like, if she already had bad vibes. The robot's eyes and mouth flashed eerily. And then it grabbed her? Bad juju. Yeah, that's bad juju. It is. I was thrown into a panic by the suddenness of the voice. I hastily tried to escape, but that was my undoing. What the fuck? It actually fell on her? Oh my god. Even worse, when the robot toppled down on top of me, it was tremendously heavy. That's insane. This is way worse than she gave the indicate. Like, she actually didn't tell the full story. Damn. That could have killed her. That could have genuinely killed her. I was only 7, so no matter how hard I tried, it wouldn't budge a single inch. The robot repeated itself endlessly in front of my eyes, its own eyes flashing as it painfully crushed me. Child could have been crushed to death. Yes. Yes, she was unsupervised and ran into a storage room, and generally speaking, storage rooms are not that safe. Like, most of the time, it is kind of like I mean, I wouldn't say risky, but like, you need to be careful when you're dealing with like a storage unit, you know? Like, I mean, when I say storage, I do mean like warehouse storage, right? This is like a mini warehouse for like the store. Yeah. It's not good. I could taste the blood rising from the back of my throat. I was crying violently, but the pressure on my chest kept my voice muffled. I also think, like, the reason that Fujita got mad with her, it was probably not because she could have broken a robot. I think he was probably scared for her life, because if this was the situation... And, like, Doc isn't the most elegant old man. I think he might have just been very terrified for her safety. And seeing the situation, he just maybe might have flipped out, and that guy kind of scared her away for good. I have no idea what's going on, so head empty. So, this is a flashback, and she was 7 years old. She was in, this is like the store is called the Robot Clinic, and it's essentially just a hardware store that sells robot parts. And it's run by her, I think, maternal grandfather. Correct me on that, but I think it's her maternal grandfather. And what happened was that she wandered into the storage room and was apparently literally crushed by a fucking robot. Which we literally just found out that is, like, it's because this character has a fear of robots, but she just explained that, oh, she was in this room with all the robots in the dark, and I was like, okay, I mean, that is kind of, like, scary, I guess. But now we find out that she was literally almost crushed to death by a robot as a kid, and I'm like, okay, now her irrational fear, like, now her fear makes even more sense than it already did. I honestly don't know how long I was stuck crying under the weight of the robot, but in my mind it felt like I was stuck for hours upon hours. Nobody came to rescue me. I was alone with the robot that just kept repeating itself over and over again. Because at that point it would have been too heavy for her to get out, you know? You're not my friend, I screamed inside my mind over and over again. By the time a light shone into the room and voices came with it, I had thought that no one was coming for me anymore, and I was about to give up completely. In a hazy state, I recognized my grandpa and some others as they burst into the room. I don't know if I tried to call for help again. The first thing I saw from my distorted teary vision was Grandpa Fujita's livid expression. Like, see, like this reaction, I can kind of see it being, you know, like, and from the way that he acts, he might, like, regret it, you know, that he acted the way he did. I haven't been to the clinic since then. I couldn't. I was too scared. Scared of robots. Scared of Grandpa Fujita. Even though 11 years have passed, in the end I still can't bring myself to step foot inside the robot clinic. Trembling, I cower in the passenger seat until Dad comes back with Grandpa's stuff. Yeah. Oh my god. The rabbits. Yeah. Not the rabbits. The tallest mountain in Miyanoura, the tallest mountain in Kyushu, towering in central Yakushima. The peak rests at an elevation of 1936 meters. In 1993, the forest surrounding Mount Miyanoura with naturally growing Yakusugi trees were registered as a World Heritage Site. Interesting. Navel Center. In traditional Eastern medicine, it is a spot located 5 to 10 centimeters below the navel, an important area where the body's spirit and energy gathers. So your tummy. It's your tummy. The next day, Akiho got the cold the dog had woken up, and for whatever reason, she decided to drag me out to go see him too. Just because he's awake doesn't mean that he's recovered. Besides, we're just customers, not family. We'd probably just be upsetting him by showing up unannounced. I decided to just wait in the lobby and let Akiho go in without me. Considering today's a holiday, there aren't many people in the lobby. An older man, likely a patient, is sitting down reading a newspaper. I mean, I get the fear. In high school, I had to use the lift/elevator and it shook as it went up every floor, so now I'm afraid of them because I fear the cable would snap and I'd die. Yeah, no, exactly. It just takes one. It just takes once. And you don't even have to be like like a little kid for it to affect you. I was stuck in an elevator for hours when I was a preteen. I'm also scared of elevators for that reason. An older man, likely a patient, is sitting down reading a newspaper. There's one other person. Juna is sitting down, a grave expression on her face. I know it's illogical, but still. Nah. It is what it is. It is illogical, but that doesn't mean it's like you're bad for having a fear. Like, it makes sense, you know? As soon as she sees us, she gets up to greet us.
Jun, 具合は? ドク、気がついたんでしょ? 朝には、目が覚めたみたい。
I wonder what happened to him. Like, everything is just, like, happening all at once.
それでさっき、集中治療室から病室に移されたって、先生がそう言ってた。
ずっとつきっきりだったの？
そんなんじゃ。
For some reason, Juna shakes her head from side to side, flustered.
私もついさっき来たところで。
Yeah, I mean, they have a strained relationship as of right now, so I can understand why she wouldn't be, you know, at his hospital bed.
どんな様子だった？
She hangs her head.
顔は合わせてないから。
I can understand being kind of conflicted about what to do.
わざわざ来たのに？あ、そっか。
Akiho seems to have remembered. Juna made it clear in the past that she was scared of Doc. Back when Akiho tried to invite Juna along to the robot clinic, she immediately refused. She's here because she's family, but it's still not easy for her to see him face to face.
今は私のお父さんが先生から詳しいお話聞いてて。
アキちゃん、やっぱりさ、今日のところは引き返そうよ。俺たちそこまでドクと親しいわけでもないし、 むしろいきなり押しかけたら向こうが驚いちゃうじゃん。
Yeah, like, but I can also understand because I feel like, yeah, it's a complicated
分
thing.
相応ってやつ。俺たちの立場的にあと 2,3 日は様子見るべきだと思うよ。お見舞いに行くにしてもね。
Just need to double check.
かい冷たい。
Akio upsets when they puffs out her cheeks. I mean, it can be like a social faux pas to kind of like drop in on someone at the hospital if the relationship isn't there. Like I can kind of understand Kai's side too here. Makes sense.
ドクにはガンツクワンの時に散々お世話になったんだよ。ドクがいなかったら歩くことすらできなかったんだから。それにこれからもたくさんアドバイスしてもらいたいの。だからそういう冷たいこと言っちゃダメ。
You were banned. Does he really want to talk to you?
ジュンだっていつまでも逃げてたらよくないよ。このまま顔合わせないつもり？でもじゃない。
Like, see, for once, I do think because okay, this entire time, Aki has been trying to get Jun to talk to him so that she can gain something from it. I feel like this is the first time Aki has said, "Hey, maybe you should try making up with your grandpa before it's too late." Like, I feel like she actually means it this time.
病室に移されたなら面会もできるってことだろうし。とにかくみんなで病室まで行こう。
Akio grabs Jun's hand, then mine, and begins to drag us behind her at a brisk pace.
アキホちゃん、待って。せめて顔だけでも見て、無事でよかったって声かけたいの。ジュンはどう？
Like, I can understand it because like
私は。
it's not like what happened is like an irreconcilable conflict. Like, they really just need to fucking talk. Like, if that was the last time she saw her grandpa at the age of 7, at this point she should really consider, like, maybe it would be better to at least try to mend things. Like, I don't even think the guy hates her. Like, please, God, just consider it, you know. Junna struggles to find her words. Granted, it doesn't seem like Akiho ever planned on hearing her
と
response.
にかく行こう。
And we go. Clearing this, she resumes her march forward. I could protest, but I don't want to make a scene in a hospital. I guess I have no choice. I'll poke my head in for a second and then leave. Hopefully that'll be enough for Akiho.
アキホちゃん。ちなみに、そっちは診察室なんかがある方で。
Juno points in the opposite direction of where Akio is walking.
病室があるのは上の階なんだけど。
Akio, come on. Akio stops in her tracks. Oh no.
認めたくないものだな。若さゆえの過ちというものを。
いや、認めなよ。
yeah, just admit to it, please. Box room is at the very back of the third floor. A piece of paper with the name Fujita written on it is attached to the wall by the door. Through the frosted glass, I can see the lights on
ア
inside.
キちゃん、とりあえずそのブルーレイしまって。
Much to my bewilderment, Akio had pulled a Gunbarrel Blu-ray from her
だ
bag.
ってこれお見舞い品。ガンバレルの51話が収録されてるの。この話を見るとね、うちすっごく元気が湧いてくるんだ。だから毒にも。
いいからしまいなって。
She's such a painful weep. Oh my god. She's really otaku to the core. Akio pouts as she shoves it back into her bag. Juno's face is turning pale. She's clearly pushing herself too hard.
シュン、ごめん。やっぱり戻る？
Akio has noticed Juno's current condition and seems to have backed off a bit, hence giving her the option to leave. Yet surprisingly, Juno shakes her head weakly.
とにかく一度顔だけ出さなきゃ。
Okay, she has acknowledged that this is probably the best way forward. I am glad.
孫娘なんだし。
Yes.
ジュン。
Juna takes a step forward, her expression stiff. She stands in front of the door. She gazes at us as if to ask, should I knock? Akio silently nods. Oh boy. Juna takes a deep breath. And knocks.
Hi.
Much to her surprise, the woman's voice responds. It must be the nurse. Juna hesitates and turns to us, unsure of what to do.
とりあえず名乗って。私、おじいちゃん、藤田のおじいちゃんの、娘じゃなくて、孫のジュンナで。
That was fantastic. No. Okay, no, it has to be her maternal grandfather, now that I think about it. I mean, if her family is traditional, it is probably her maternal grandfather, because her last name is Daitoku, which is probably taken from her father when they got married. So Fujita would be her mother's maiden name, if they are a traditional family, of course. Why would she freeze up here? At this point, we look like a bunch of suspicious weirdos. There's no response from inside the room. Maybe they didn't hear us. Juno seems to have the same idea, so she grabs the handle of the sliding door and slightly opens it. Aww, it's Doc. And I can hear him perfectly clearly. Juno's frozen with her hand still on the handle. I can sense somebody moving around inside of the room. Door slides open and the nurse appears.
ごめんなさい。藤田さんまだ面会できる状態じゃないの。
But we could clearly hear him say, make them leave.
せっかく来てくれて申し訳ないんだけど、今日のところはお引き取りしてもらってもいいかしら。
はい。
Juna bows slightly, her head still hanging down, and walks back the way we came. Akio stares at the door, dissatisfied. I give her back a light shove, and after letting out a big sigh, she finally follows after Juna. The three of us return to the lobby, Akio agitated, and Juna even more dejected than before. There we come across Subaru. You must have just gotten here.
もうお見舞いは済んだんですか？
スバル君もわざわざ来たの？
部長に呼ばれたんですよ。常識的にまだ早いだろうとは言ったんですが。
Yeah, you're right about that.
どうかしたんですか？
Wait, does he know? Does he know? I don't know if he knows about Fujita. I don't know if he knows that's Jun's grandpa, actually. Well, that's how we explained the situation to Subaru.
面会謝絶。いや、拒絶か。あまり病状が良くないのかもしれませんね。
No, I think there's something else.
まさか、ジュンの面会まで断るなんて。てっきり、ドクはジュンに会いたいものだとばっかり思ってたのにな。
I mean, it's not that simple. Aki-chan, you really shouldn't say stuff like that right in front of her.
別に純ちゃんだから拒絶したわけでもないでしょ。
I mean, I guess it kind of sounded like he did, but I digress.
しばらくしてドクの体調が落ち着いたら改めてお見舞いに来ればいいさ。その時には会ってくれるって。
大徳先輩、ドクはどうして倒れたんですか？病状は？大徳先輩？
Subaru's question brings Juna back to her senses and she quickly
詳
answers.
しくはお父さんが話を聞いてて、それで少しだけ私が聞かされたのは狭心症なんだって。
What? Oh, that's not good for a guy in his age range. Oh, that's concerning as fuck, dude. Oh no. That makes me nervous.
もしかしたら手術が必要かもって。
Oh, fuck.
手術するとなると島にある病院じゃ無理とか。
I mean, it is a small island. He would have to be airlifted somewhere else, yeah. That's not good.
となると、しばらくロボクリニックは休業ですかね。
さあ、どうかな。
Probably.
こんなことを今言うのは不謹慎かもしれないけど、ガンツク2を作る上でロボクリニックが使えなくなるのはかなり痛いかも。
I mean, wasn't that the status already? Weren't you banned? Like, what has changed? Like, I understand that this is a very serious situation and it is terrible. Oh, I should probably check Tweepo, actually. Respect for the elderly. To the first Osaki office, to the members of the local robot research club, for the proposal when they secretly giant robot, Tennessee, okay. Oh, but they happy about it. It's charming to see my daughter's come at me face. Yeah.
なんだかんだでドクは融通を聞かせてくれたから、こっちの無茶なお願いでも聞いてくれたし。
Like, does she just have selective memory? Just for anyone who wasn't there to see the scene go down, Akio walked into the robot clinic and said to him, "We are finished with Gun Build 1, and we are going to build Gun Build 2, a new robot." Doc is like, "You're building a new robot, repeat this back to me." And she says, "Yes, we're building a second robot." And he says, "Fuck you, and shame on your mother, and never come back." That is the scene that happened. Now, just asking for a friend. Why does she think she still has a place here? Like, why did she think she still had a chance? Huh? Sorry, I can't with this girl. Like, does she just have selective, what?
でも部長、この前出禁になったじゃないですか。
Yes, please. Please, Frank.
それは今言うことじゃないでしょ。
What do you mean? He literally banned you for life. He was so angry, bro. Like
2号機を作ること、ドクには反対されたんですよね。
Yes. That was exactly what he said. Yes. Why does this girl not remember?
だったら、どっちにしろロボクリニックは使えなかった。これを機会に他の方法を検討すべきだと思います。
Exactly.
そもそもアキちゃんいつもぼやいてたじゃん。ドクは偏屈じいさんだとか、金にがめついとかって。
だからジュンがいる前でそういうことを今言わないでよ。あ、別に私は全然平気。平気って、さっきまであんな辛そうな顔してたのに。本当に平気だから。
Juno's smile is so weak that I can feel my heart shatter into pieces. I mean, it is sad. She finally pulled herself together to see her grandpa and he said no. Like, that hurts. That hurts. That would hurt anyone's feelings, I think.
藤田のおじいちゃんとは疎遠だったし。で、私何言ってるんだろう。
Juno, surprised by her own words, shuts herself down completely. Silence. An awkward silence hangs in the air. But then Akiho breaks through it all.
うちね、ドクのアドバイスにはすごく助けられたんだよ。
Akiho grabs Juno's hand and speaks to her.
偏屈だけど腕は確かなの。それにね、ドクほどロボットを作ることに真摯に向き合ってる人はいないと思う。うちもびっくりしたもん。ガンツクワンへの入れ込み方とか。お姉ちゃんが設計してロボ部で作ってきたロボにそこまでまっすぐ向き合ってくれてるんだって本当に嬉しかった。だからドクには早く良くなってまたロボクリニックを再開してほしいの。ガンツク2のことは置いといたとしてもね。
アキちゃんはそれでもできんだけどね。
こんにゃろー。
Akio turns to me and violently ruffles up my hair. Like, it's just... Oh, she did it again.
いちいち現実を突きつけないで。
I desperately escape from Akiho's aggressive assault. I'm concerned about Juna. She said that they're not in contact, but she looks like she's in a lot of pain from everything that happened today. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. It's the 18th of September. Woo!
急 昨日ドクと面会してきたの？
I mean, he was also in the robot club. I guess it makes sense.
おお、行ってきたぜ。
He responds nonchalantly as he digs into his pork cutlet lunch. I can't help but mutter the words of that person, forgetting that I'm in the faculty room.
はっきり言う。気に食わんな。
いいか、瀬宮妹。覚えとけ。情報の伝達速度ってもんは、この高度情報化社会になったところでちっとも変わらねえ。これ豆知識な。
意味わかんないよ。
お前ら毒が倒れたこと知ってたくせによ、先生に一言も報告なかったろうが。おかげで昨日になっちまったんだ。結局のところ人災ってことだな。ヒューマンエラー。わかるか？
I mean, I can understand why he's a little pressed about that. Like, come on, he's their supervisor. And he's a previous club member, so obviously they made good use of the robot clinic. I would also be a little pressed. Like, why didn't you tell me that the old man collapsed? Like, for real. It's not like I have nothing to do with him. I really don't. Is he telling me he's sulking because he was left out? That's ridiculous.
ミッチーに教えなかったのはわざとだよ。だってミッチー、ロボクリニックは出禁になってるじゃん。
Oh, right! I forgot! He was! Wait, I do remember this, now that they bring it up. 2 years ago, back when I first enrolled here. Michi came on as a teacher at about the same time. I joined the Robotics club, and Michi became its advisor. It was then that the other members told Kai and I with pale expressions on their faces. The Robotics club code of conduct. There's only one rule, and it's extremely clear. Do not let Michi anywhere near the robot clinic. Apparently Doc and Michi are in hyper bad terms. Why? I need to know. What's the tea? When Michi was the first gen president of the club, he had a huge fight with Doc and got banned from the premises. If you put those two face to face, the robot clinic would turn into a bloodbath. Kai and I have tried so hard to follow the rules that have been laid down for us.
まさかミッチー、ドクが弱ってるのにつけ込んで、ここぞとばかりに日頃の恨みを晴らしに行ったとか？最低。うちはドクに味方させてもらうからね。悪は正義によって滅ぼされちゃえばいいんだ。
おいおい、散々な言われようだな。まあ、あながち間違っちゃいねえが。
Oh my fucking god.
あとな、おい、先生のことをミッチーと呼ぶな。何度言えばわかるんだ。
だってミッチーだって瀬宮妹って呼ぶじゃん。
たく、そもそもロボクリを出禁になったのだってな。先生には何の落ち度もねえんだぞ。
Yeah, that's what they all say.
いやいや。だってミッチーがロボクリニックの裏手に積まれてるスクラップをガラクタって呼んだからドクが怒って喧嘩になったんでしょ？
Oof. How does she know all of the tea about this like ages old fight?
はあ？
Michi rolls his eyes dramatically and stabs his rice-covered chopsticks at me. Ew.
いいか、そんなデタラメ言ったやつを今すぐここに連れてこい。先生が説教してやる。
ロボ部に代々受け継がれてきた話だもん。
デタラメだっつってんだ。
Okay. Michi puffs a sour plum in his mouth and an annoyed expression on his face.
ガラクタをガラクタって呼んだってどこは切れたりしねえよ。これ豆な。
Okay. That's great. What the fuck did you do then? Was it worse? That means it was worse than this.
先生が出禁になったのは開かずの倉庫に偶然入っちまったせいだ。
What's the forbidden storage space and why is it in your store?
そうなの？
Isn't that where June wandered and got lost when she was really young?
そこロボットがたくさん並んでた？
うん。なんつうかな、昭和っぽいっていうのか？ブリキのロボットのおもちゃ知ってるか？あんなデザインでな。薄暗い倉庫の中に10体近くも並んで埃かぶってやがった。
So it really is the same place that June got lost in.
で、わざと忍び込んだわけじゃねえのに、ドクのやつすんげえキレ方してな。以来できんさ。
Huh. Wait, does this mean that June is technically also banned then, I suppose? I guess it does. Sorry, I'm just checking the guide to make sure.
先生はちゃんと謝ったし、恋でもねえって何度も説明したんだぜ。なのにあのじいさん、全く聞く耳を持ちゃしなかった。本当に偏屈だよ。
As Michi figuratively spits out his words, he literally spits out a plum seed. At least cover your mouth, for goodness sake.
でも犬猿の中なのは本当なんだよね。なのに病院行って大丈夫だったの？面倒を起こさなかった？
I can't resist bombarding him with questions. It's almost like I'm Michi's guardian or something. Plus, I'm fairly annoyed that Michi got to see him when June and I didn't. I mean, it's not like this is a competition, but still.
先生を何だと思ってんだ。病院で暴れるようなバカが教師やれるわけねえだろ。美容室には勝手に入ったが。
Oh, okay, so he didn't actually get permission to see him, he just kind of walked in. That is very Michi-coded.
あのね、ミッチーは毒に嫌われて当然だなって今はっきり思ったよ。うちなら絶対に嫌うもん。
勢いってもんは必要だろうが。俺も豆だ、覚えとけ。
嫌です。っていうか、そんなんで会話成立したの？
True.
当たり前だろうが。
いまいち信じられないな。何話した？
Michi lets out a short sigh and looks off into the distance. The distance, of course, being the final drowning in sauce piece of pork cutlet.
あのじいさん、数年ぶりに会ったっつうのに、先生に向かって怒鳴ることすらしやしねえ。拍子抜けしちまったさ、まったく。
You were
顔を合わせた最初の一声が、お前か、頼んな。
he's over it, bro. He's over it.
正直、あんなに弱気な毒を見たのは初めてでな。先生少し涙が出てしまった。
This is so lore, dude. It's so funny. Well, he is sick. He probably doesn't have the energy to yell.
だから言ってやったわけだ。惜しい人を亡くしました。でな。
Oh my god. You literally implied that he was gonna die. Are you serious? That's not funny.
当然、首でも絞められる勢いで襲われるかと思ったんだがよ。ただ窓の外を見てるだけで何にも言い返してこねえ。
Oh, that's so sad.
あげくにこんなこと言いやがった。
店は畳もうと思ってる。これが潮時さ。
Oh my god, that's dark. That's dark, dude. I don't like this at all.
おいおい、毒とも払う人が冗談きついぜ。昔あんた言ってたじゃねえか。ロボットは人間の友達だ。ロボクリニックはその友達を治療できる場所、友達を作れる場所にしたいって。そんな場所にできたのか？できてねえのに何店を畳もうとしてんのさ。
ロボットは友達か。そんな風に思ってたこともあったな。大昔の話だがよ。ただの思い上がりだったってだけさ。
何それ。
Is this all about the gun build one thing? Like, does it all tie back? Robots are humanity's friends. I never thought those words would ever come out of Doc's mouth. I never knew that was how he used to feel either. He's gonna close the robot clinic?
ねえ、ミッチー、毒を元気づけるにはどうしたらいいのかな。
先生には思いつかねえよ。
He said, clicking his tongue. Michi tosses the last piece of pork cutlet into his mouth. That's me! And he nearly chokes on it. That's a classic. That's me, bro. What's going on? Okay, I repeat the same combo against my CPU opponent over and over again. The keys are getting better at fighting games is repetition. That way you can minimize any misinputs you might make. Doing this for long enough can take you pretty far up the leaderboards. I'm ranked number 2 worldwide, but even then I still do this, otherwise I wouldn't be able to maintain my rank. My classmates have become increasingly stressed about studying for entrance exams this season. Me? Well, instead of attending the exam prep classes, I'm leaning against a giant foot of Model 1 and lapping in KB. Don't get me wrong, I'm a little stressed, a lot stressed actually. I'm definitely gonna fail at this rate. But compared to the mentality I had before summer break, I'm a bit more optimistic now. Okay, maybe optimistic is the wrong word. It's more like I've given up.
だからね、手術するのが一番いいってお医者さんも言ってるんだけど、
But I'm assuming he refuses. Akio's voice rings out from behind where I'm sitting. She's been giving me the details of Doc's condition after hearing them from Michi, all while crawling underneath Model 1, continuing her usual work on it. She had said something about wanting to mess with the wiring.
ドクったら手術はしたくないって言ってるんだって。
Yep. Stubborn old fart.
全然元気なくて手術するのもしんどいって弱気なこと言ってるみたい。
I'll just chip at Model 1 bit by bit. Akio's holding true to her words. Plus, Model 2's assembly still hasn't started yet, so she might just have a lot of time on her hands.
このままじゃ手遅れになっちゃうかもしれない。だから誰でもいいからドクを説得できる人はいないかってお医者さんも困ってるって。
あ、そう。
聞いてないでしょ、カイ。
Akio crawls out from beneath the robot. Still lying face down on the ground, she looks up at me coldly. I concede, stand up and reach down for her.
聞いてますよと。
I take her hand and pull her out. It's busy with the
う
order.
わ、これじゃキルバラできないじゃないか。こういう罠はやめてくれないかな、アキちゃん。
There's no running water at the airport, so this is gonna suck. There's some wet wipes at the hangar from times like this. I wonder if there are any left.
油まみれの手は勲章なんだよ。バイ、アキホセノミヤ。
はいはい、ご託はいいよ。
カイはドクのこと心配じゃないの？
それと油まみれの手は関係ないでしょうが。
I brush off the question and head inside the hangar. Baby wipes, baby wipes. Wherefore art thou, baby wipes? I hate this game. I find someone on top of the desk and begin to wipe my hand off, paying special attention to the fingertips. Since KB uses the touchscreen, the condition of my fingertips has a major effect on my performance.
と、電話だ。はい。
湖協定の件だけど。
What? It's Misaka-san. I asked her to look into Doc for me. Yeah, that's right. No one's gonna choke down this the culinary disaster that was the passion for fun.
今からそっち行くよ。5分で着く。
はいよ。
誰から？もしかしてジュン？
Akio comes walking into the hangar while drinking a skull.
いや、なんで？
だって今日も部活来てないから。病院にお見舞いに行ってるわけでもないみたいだし。ドクが倒れて結構参ってるみたいだったでしょ。心配なんだ。
だからって俺のところに電話はかかってこないでしょ。まあ見かけたら声かけとくよ。
ってどこか行くの？
ちょっと水香さんの店まで何か買ってこようか。
じゃあ新しいスコール。
She smiles and chucks down the rest of her drink. Fine. Oh, there she is. When I arrive at the store, Juna's sitting at the bench out front. She looks so sad. Oh my god, the poor thing. I feel so bad for her, Jesus. Like, holy shit. Like, she's just such a sad, wet cat, you know? Like, just so small. It's just so sad. Like, I just feel bad for her. Like, she's been through it. She's been through it. When I arrive at the store, Juna is sitting on the bench out front. She has a blank expression on her face and a bottle of mineral water in her hands. When she notices me, her head uncomfortably lowers even further.
純ちゃん、こんなところにいるなんて珍しいね。
その部活行かなくてごめんなさい。
別に謝ることなんてないって。俺だって最近はサボってるしね。ちなみに部員が増える前まではこれでも皆勤賞だったんだよってアピールしとく。
She clearly doesn't care.
アキちゃんが心配してたよ。最近純ちゃんが元気ないみたいだから。 ドクのところには行った
Juno shakes her head softly from side to side in response. I guess she still hasn't seen him face to face
病
yet.
院行く勇気がなくて落ち込んでるってところ別に気にしなくていいんじゃない10年以上疎遠だった親戚と今更仲良くするのも難しいでしょ
そうじゃないや。
She smiles sadly and once again shakes her head, but this time she's looking up. I don't know, man. This is a sad.
藤田のおじいちゃんに申し訳ないなって思うけど、そのことはそこまで引きずってるわけじゃなくて。
じゃあこの前宇宙センターで俺たちに言いかけたことが関係してる
うん、当たり。
Juno stares lifelessly at the water rocking back and forth inside the bottle in her hand.
私ロボ部やめようかなって思ってて。
おっとそうきたか
Can't say I saw that coming.
でね、思ったの。私って空っぽだなって。何やってもダメだし、そんな風にいろいろ考えてたらだんだん落ち込んできちゃって。はあ。
This is pretty serious. Well, that doesn't mean I can't try and lend a hand. What I do know is that it'd be an issue if she quit the club. Juno already has a role to fill in the robotics club after all. We're short-handed and running out of time as it is. If somebody dropped out now, it'd be a huge blow to Akio.
弱ったなとりあえずさドクに関するとっておきの情報に興味あるなら中に入りなよ
Juno looks puzzled. Not surprising.
種子島随一の情報屋さんがここにはいるんだよ知ってた
お褒めに預かりどうも。
Tanegashima's top information broker stares me down as I enter her shop.
なのになんで俺は睨まれているのやら今日もお綺麗な水香さん
カイは男なのに口は軽いみたいだって数秒前に気づかされたところなのさ。
True.
あんまりベラベラ喋るんじゃないってことだよ。私の信用に関わるんだ。
いやつい
Juno then enters the shop with a nervous look on her face.
いらっしゃい。
Juno gave a quick bow. Misaka's gentle smile toward Juno is a complete 180 compared to her attitude toward me. Yeah, because you're a dickhead!
で水香さん情報手に入ったんでしょ
I grab a bottle of fruit sour melon from the beverage corner and place a couple coins on the counter.
開かずの倉庫のこと
That's right. What I really want is info about the forbidden storage space inside the robot clinic. There is a place that Juno wandered into and experienced her trauma. I only recently heard from Akiho that Michi also wandered in once, which is why he got banned from the store. In regards to the timeline, Juno went in 11 years ago and Michi 8 years ago. Okay. Maybe that... Do you think that the incident with Jun was what made him react like that to Michi? Like, he's saying, like, anyone who enters there from now on is banned, like, just straight up. Why is this place so important, you ask? Because I have to switch on a robot in there in order to set a flag for Kimijima report number 4. That's... I forgot! Wait, I forgot! We have to turn on... I think it was Yojiro-kun we have to turn on. Can you check? Is it like in the document viewer? I don't think it's in here. No, I don't know if I can see it, but I do need to go on Twitter. Robots are friends, huh? They are, that's why Akiho and I are friends too. Wait, 19. So I don't need to reply to anything today? I'm just double checking. No, it's September 20th. Okay. And I just need to read. Doesn't feel... ID doesn't feel like a robot at all. Hehehehe. Okay. Our soldiers aren't needed. Old soldiers are needed, huh? I thought it was a tougher old man. Sigh. I guess I can have some free-range chicken and sake. Okay. Weird guy.
そもそも18年前ロボクリニックができた時、あの店は今ほど怪しい雰囲気じゃなかった。
Oh yeah, it says since 2001 on the sign outside the clinic. Damn. Yeah, he's been running for 18 years. 18 years ago. The same year that Juna and I were
売
born.
ってるのはロボットのおもちゃとかラジコンとか、そういうものがほとんどだったんだ。
おもちゃ屋さんだったってこと？
おもちゃ屋にしては売ってるもののジャンルは偏りすぎてたけどね。
So like kind of like a niche, like a niche toy store. They do exist in real life too. You know, those things that like they do sell toys technically, but it's clearly aimed at maybe like a different audience than just like your run-of-the-mill children, right? Because there are some toys that are kind of like specialty, that are more like collector's items than actual toys.
ま、ドクは元ナスダの技術者だったわけだからさ。
Oh yeah.
その腕を見込んで、ホビーロボやらラジコンやらが趣味の大人連中も常連客にはいたみたいだけど、あくまで最初は子供のために作った店だったんだよ。
That makes sense.
店先には等身大のロボットが何台も置かれてね。
And after the quote-unquote rebrand, they got... But why did they... What happened? Life-size robots. Those must be the bots in the forbidden storage space.
週末にもなれば、島のあちこちから子供たちが集まってきてたもんさ。そんな子供たちをロボットはお出迎えするんだ。ちゃんと喋ったんだよ。すごいだろ。実際、私も何度か遊びに行ったことあるしね。ほんと、子供ばっかりだった。遊びに来た子供はさ、ロボットに夢中だったよ。だってそうだろ？こっちが声をかけたら、目とか口とかピカピカ光らせて、ちゃんと言葉を返してきてくれるんだから。こんな田舎のガキにしてみりゃ、そういうロボットの存在は、そりゃ夢のようなもんなんだよ。
True. For like a little pumpkin kid.
そのロボ子守までしてくれるわけ？そんな高性能なの？
はっは。んなわけないだろ。一歩も歩かずに腕だけくるくる回すだけのロボとか、手に持ってるトランペットを吹いたふりをするロボとか。
Yeah. By today's standards, they would be very
そん
rudimentary.
な子供騙しのものばっかりだったよ。でも子供の私らからすりゃそれで十分じゃないか。そうだろ？
Yeah. I get it. I guess so.
でも信じられないな。あの偏屈な毒が子供相手に店をやってたなんて。
私だって驚いたさ。でもね、思い出したんだよ。小さい頃ロボクリニックに遊びに行った時、確かにドクは私ら子供がはしゃいでロボットと遊んでる姿を見てニコニコ笑ってたなーって。
What like, was it the incident with Junna? But it would have been so many years later. Doc smiling? And they were already put away. Like, what happened to make him put them away? I try to picture it in my head, but it's literally
その
impossible.
当時、ドクはよくこう話してたらしいよ。ロボットは人間の友達だってね。
Yeah.
友達。
He said that earlier too. Taking it back, Junna whispers the
そ
word.
のロボってさ、毒が全部自分で作ったのかな？
相沢二郎博士、知ってるかい？
I saw what you do. Have we heard that before? I think... Junna and I exchanged glances. Can't say I've ever heard of him.
ロボット博士って呼ばれてた人さ。日本でロボットの第一人者って言えば誰を思い浮かべる？はい、かい。
Yeah, like, interesting here, right? That they do say robot doctor, but they use hakase, which is more like, you know, like a professor or like a... Yeah. A scientist, a robot scientist almost, yeah. Interesting.
そりゃあ真ん中の。
はい、ブー。間違い。
I didn't even say their name
じ
yet.
ゃあ、あんた。
Misuka-san points at Junna.
アシモフ？
それもブー。
Boo.
アシモフって誰？
作家だろ？ あながち間違いじゃないけど、日本のって限定だからブーだ。
じゃなくて、等身大ロボットの。
そっちかい。どっちみちブー。
Mizuka-san lowers her shoulders in disappointment.
かくいう私もつい昨日知ったわけだけど、アイザー博士は今から半世紀以上も前にロボットを作ってた人でね。そのロボットはさ、昭和のブリキのおもちゃみたいな外見なんだけど、愛嬌のある動きと声が特徴でアイザーロボットって言われてた。
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So he had those ice summer robots.
大阪万博ってあったろ。1970年の。そこでも出展されたくらいさ。
Huh, I had no idea.
ドクはそのアイザー博士の最後の弟子みたいなもんらしくてね。
Oh. No,
博
that's
士の
where we
ところ
heard
に
it.
若い頃に押しかけていろいろ教えてもらったんだとさ。ロボクリニックができた時、店先で子供たちを出迎えてたのは、そんなドクがアイザーロボットを参考に作ったロボットだよ。全部で9体。今はロボクリニックの倉庫で眠ってる。
そのロボットたちって名前ついてなかった？
名前？
そう、人間と似たような名前っていうかさ、例えばゴジロウくんとか、そんな名前を聞いた覚えは。
ああ、確かにそんなような名前がついてたよ。ゴジロウだかガジロウだかってさ、詳しくはよく覚えちゃいないけどね。
Perfect. It pretty much confirms that Gochiro-kun is one of the robots in the Forbidden Storage
名前を
space.
特定する手段はある？
そうね。
そこ重要なんだけど。
ドクに直接聞けばいいじゃないか。
He doesn't want to talk to me!
だって怒られそうじゃん。
I can sense that I shouldn't go there, but Doc, no shit!
そもそも名前がそんなに重要？
いや、名は体を表すって言うし。
カイ、何企んでんだい？
Nothing!
別に。
Can't bring up the Kimijima reports with Mitsuka-san. Of all people, she should not know about this shit. Can this be any more of a pain?
いいですか？
Junna hesitantly opens her mouth.
藤田のおじいちゃんは昔はそんな風に子供相手にお店をやっていたのに、どうしてそれをやめちゃったんでしょうか。
Mitsuka-san sighs and looks Junna straight in the eyes.
それはあんたが一番よくわかってんじゃないのかい？
私？
どんな形にせよ、事故が起きたとなりゃロボを店先には出しておけないだろう。
Oh. Yeah. Oh! No, it hit me! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, I'm stupid. He was yelling at the robot! He wasn't yelling at her! He was yelling at the fucking robot! Oh my god. Oh my god. It makes so much sense. This explains literally everything. Oh. Oh, when he said, how could you have done this? How dare you? He wasn't talking to his 7-year-old granddaughter. He was talking to the robot. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh man, that hit me like a truck. That hurts so bad. Oh my god. No, that can't be right. Oh no, that's so sad.
事故って純ちゃんが開かずの倉庫に迷い込んでロボを壊しちゃったこと？
Is that really something you'd call an accident? I mean, it is. It wasn't supposed to happen. That is what an accident is defined by, yes. But oh my god. Oh my god, that hit me like a fucking truck. That's so sad. Oh my god. But I mean, fuck. From what Juno told me, one of the robots broke, but
そうですか。
I don't.
私、失礼します。
Juno bows abruptly and then exits the
ど
store.
ういうこと
Maybe it hit
本
her.
人から聞いたんだろ？
倉庫に迷い込んでロボ壊してドクに怒られたってことぐらいだよ、聞いたのは。
No. No! She has an idea. Music is upstairs at the automatic door that Juno exited from, a listless expression on her
あの
face.
子、その時結構な怪我をしたんだよ。
So you actually do know more about what happened. Because she didn't just break it. It fell on her. I had no idea.
で、その事故が噂になっちゃってね。
Okay.
子供たちの親からしてみりゃ、自分の子供も怪我させられちゃたまんないって思うだろ、普通。
Yeah.
それ以来、ロボクリニックを訪れる子供たちはガクンと減っちまったのさ。
Because the parents forbade them.
それに、ドク自身も思うところがあったんじゃないの？少なくとも、子供相手の商売はその事故の前後でぱったりやめちゃったって話さ。
Yeah.
なるほどね。
It kind of, that hit me like a truck. What Doc told Mitchie.
ただの思い上がりだったってだけさ。
Yeah. It hurt one of the most important people. Like a robot hurt one of the most important people in his life. That's what happened. Alright then, what should my next move be? For now I give my thanks to Misaka-san and exit the store. Oh my god. I feel so bad now. I can see Juno trudging towards school. After lightly jogging for a bit, I managed to catch up to her.
純ちゃんさ、ちょっと提案なんだけど。
何かな？
ロボクリニックの開かずの倉庫、行ってみようとか思わない？
Oh, so she goes together with it. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. This is her route. Juna's eyes widen. The robot clinic is as still as the grave. And now we need to go and reply to a tweep. Tweep, tweep, tweep. Tweepo. Tadpoles rain from the sky. What? Have you ever said that tadpoles won't rain from the sky? Show yourself! I brought the source. The source is Sports Tokyo. Lol. Wait. Oh, it only rained in Shibatashi. How am I supposed to know about news from the countryside? So where are the pics? Get that it's raining tadpoles, but why? I don't know, lol. Can tadpoles actually be aliens? I doubt it. Before it was raining tadpoles, the tadpoles must have been thrown up in the air from a tornado or a storm nearby. There has to be. There's been an issue a couple of times in the past. The birds throw them up. They're tossed up while they're flying, so they fall fast. At times over 50 tadpoles fall. What would you say that was raining? What? It turned into hell in an instant. What? You improved the performance and capability backed by technology of building a robot on looks that can't fight. You should be building a figure. What's demanded of a robot is performance. Looks come after. What's hidden in the secret base? Eroge. I'm serious. That's what it told me to reply. This is insane. Let me just save. I just need to take a quick bathroom break. And I guess come to terms with what the fuck I just saw. But mostly I do just need to piss. I'll be right back, okay? See you guys in a moment. Hello, and welcome back. I still didn't process. What the fuck? But let's just keep going. The robot clinic is a stillest grave, but that's pretty normal. I still can't believe that this place used to be filled with the cheerful voices of a bunch of kids.
やっぱりやめようよ。
Juna's glancing all over the place. She looks really uneasy.
ジュン、ここは心を鬼にして、あえて突き進むべきだよ。
Yeah. I'm just so, like, sad. I'm just so sad. Akio tries her best to encourage her. After I told her what Misuka-san told me, it's like a switch flipped on her
ドク
head.
を勇気づけるためには、ドクのロボたちを復活させるべきなんだよ。
I'm really not sure that's our only option here, but considering neither of us could come up with something better, why not? I'm looking for an excuse to get into the forbidden storage space anyway, so I piggyback off of Akio's proposal.
急がなくちゃ手遅れになっちゃう。ジュンだってドクにはもっと長生きしてほしいでしょ。それはそうだけど、でも勝手に入るのはやっぱり。
勝手じゃないよ。
I spin a set of keys around my
純
finger.
ちゃんのお父さんがドクから正式に預かった鍵でしょ、これは。
Doc spiraled so hard that he asked his son-in-law, Juna's dad, to dispose of any unnecessary goods at the clinic. Okay, that's the confirmation. It is her maternal grandfather. I was pretty sure, but yeah, that is the confirmation. And so Akio and I convinced Juna to borrow the keys from her dad. Juna's a pushover, so that part was easy.
私はちょっと抵抗ある。
Juna was reluctant about Akio's proposal from the get-go.
無断でロボットさんたちを外に出すなんて。ドクに元気になってほしいの。うちの願いはそれだけ。とりあえず倉庫の中がどうなってるか見るだけ見てみようよ。
But Juna slightly shakes her head. She stands still, refusing to move forward.
私ここで待ってる。
She's slightly scared to even go inside. She's even more pale than she was before. You can even see her knees shaking
ジュ
too.
ン、
アキちゃん、行こ
I lead Akio into the shop. The forbidden storage space isn't accessible unless we circle around the scrapyard behind the store. We opened the heavy sliding door that was shut tight with a padlock and head inside. Since there wasn't a single window, no light shone into the place. Stepping 1 foot inside is enough to make the both of us cough up a storm. We must have woken up some dust. If it makes you wonder how long the store has been shut for. It's entirely possible that it hasn't been opened since Michi wandered in 8 years ago.
カイ、見て。
With the door now open, a beam of light shoots through the storage space, illuminating a series of robots lined up next to each other. They stand there silently in the dark, not making a single move. I can't quite make out how many of them there are in the darkness, but Misuka-san said there should be
う。
9.
アキちゃん、俺さ、夜にここでこのロボットたち見たら、しょんべんちびるかも。
I can definitely see how this place was traumatizing for a tiny Junna. Anybody would be scared. But Akio simply walks forward into the room, a sad expression on her face. She gently touches the arm of the red robot, standing in the very front.
ほこり積もってる。全然手入れされてないみたい。
こいつら、昔は動いたり喋ったりしたらしいけど、今でもちゃんと動くのかな。
動くはずだよ。動くって信じたい。だってドクはロボドクターなんだから。壊れたロボットを放置なんてしない。絶対に。
Despite her words, all signs seem to point to this place having been sealed off for years and years. It should be clear to anyone that Doc hasn't touched this place in forever.
電源コードか何かないかな。電源につなげば動くかも。
Akio searches around the red robot's feet and back behind
ス
it.
イッチ的なものある？もしあるなら俺に押させてよ。
なんで？
いや、単にやってみたいだけ。
This red guy right here might be Gojiro after
ふ
all.
ーん。
何？
Even in this dark room, I can tell that Akio was grinning.
もしかしてカイってばこういうロボが好きだったんだ。結構子供っぽいんだね。
She's misunderstanding, but there's no point in trying to clear things up. Since there are no light in here, we brought flashlights from the store and used them to find the robot's power cord. It's plugged into the wall. All preparations are complete. The power switch is located inside a lid on the robot's back.
じゃあ押すよ。
オッケ
I hit the switch.
ー。
The red robot doesn't move an inch.
壊れてる？
そんな。
Akio lowers her shoulders in disappointment.
僕、ロボドクターなのに、どうして？
We tried to turn on the rest of the robots, but none of them so much as twitched. Just to be sure, I checked in with Heidi, and she confirmed that I hadn't set the flag yet. By the time we leave the robot clinic, the sun is long gone. Despite how late it is, we find Juna waiting for us. Not at the clinic, mind you, but at the hospital, which was about a 10-minute walk from Doc's store. She's waiting at the bus stop in front of the entrance, sitting alone on the bench.
どうだった？
ダメ。ロボは壊れてた。
そうなんだ。悔しいな。
I feel like it's more like he might have deliberately deactivated them, rather than that they just were broke. Akiho looked up at the third floor of the hospital where Dog is staying and began ruffling her hair with her hands. She then faces Juna and I, breathing heavily through her nose.
ねえ、うちに一つ提案があるんだけど、あのロボットたち、うちらで直してみない？
賛成。
うわ！カイがこんなに積極的だなんて、今までなかったかも。やっと心を入れ替えてくれたんだね。うちは嬉しいよ。
If only she knew just how dumb this guy is. I hate him.
泣くことはないでしょ。
ジュンはどう思う？私は
修理するならジュンちゃんも参加すべきだね。
It's kind of fresh once in a while. All designs can actually feel new. Templated robot toys didn't even exist when we were kids. I don't feel nostalgic, but it feels nice. This is 21. Okay.
ロボクリニックを出禁になってるアキちゃんと、そのアキちゃんの単なる付き添いとしか思われてない俺じゃ、ドークのロボを勝手にいじるのは問題ありそうだ。
Maybe he's trying, like, subtly to at least try to help her out, you know?
でも、ジュンちゃんっていう免罪符があれば、ドクもそこまで目くじらは立てないはずだよ。
ジュン、お願い。ドクを元気づけるためにチャレンジしてみたいの。もし勝手に直して怒られそうになったら、ジュンのことは全力でかばうから。困ったな。私、無理だよ。
じゃあ、勝負する？俺が勝ったら、ジュンちゃんはアキちゃんの作戦に協力する。ジュンちゃんが勝ったら、協力しなくていいし、ロボ部もやめていいよ。
It doesn't say anything about...
ロボ部やめるってどういうこと？
ジュンちゃんロボ部やめたいらしいから。
ヤシオく
ん？アキちゃんには黙っててほしかった？でもさ、ロボ部の部長はアキちゃんだからね。
Sorry, I'm just checking my tweet schedule.
ロボ部やめたいなら、アキちゃんに言わなきゃどうしようもないよ。
そうじゃなくて、急に言われると、心の準備が。
She freaks out over the weirdest things, I swear. I know she's timid and all, but this indecisiveness of hers can be real grating sometimes. Well, whatever, it's not my place to say anything. It was probably a mistake to talk her into joining the robotics club in the first place.
ねえ、ジュン。
Akio approaches Juna with a petulant look on her face. Overwhelmed by Akiho's sudden vigor, she looks away apologetically.
ごめん。ジュンはこの2ヶ月ロボ部で過ごして、少しでもロボットのこと好きになれた？
Akio firmly grasps Juna's hands. Holding on tight, she looks straight into her eyes. With nowhere to run, Juna is forced to meet her gaze straight on.
ロボットが苦手って言ってたけど、それは克服できた？ それは
Juno weakly shakes her head from side to side.
だったらうちは純の退部を認めない。
She's going about it in a very kind of like Akiho style way, but she is trying to help, you
せめ
know?
てロボットのどこか一つでも好きになってくれるまで絶対に離さないんだから。
What insane logic. But it fits her. She's completely disregarding Juno's feelings on the matter. Oh well, I guess it makes things easier that way. But
純、一緒に毒のロボットを直そうね。これは部長命令だよ。
the weak-willed Juno stands no chance against Akiho's one-sided demands. She is trying her best. What does it say? It says when you make it outside of the robot clinics. It doesn't yet, but I'm just gonna double check. I need to reply to Gedine, so if there isn't anything from her. 10-0, still not doing good enough. I'll fix it as I say. It even say I'm even better at repairing stuff so long as it's all I've been doing in maintenance. You have to come if you don't, I'm gonna pick you up. Robots are friends, huh? I want to be friends with them, but I can't see them. Kai rarely helps out. Usually he won't help because he says he's lazy. Maybe you'll hit the arcades to loosen up a bit. Yeah, okay. There isn't anything yet, so it's not- it's after. Since we decided to repair Doc's robots, we first need to select which ones we're gonna fix up. Considering Doc's condition, we don't have a lot of time. Since time is of the essence, we obviously can't afford to fix all 9 of them.
修理するのは五次郎くんだ。
Upon making my suggestion, Akiho and Juno look at me
小
bewildered.
次郎くんってどれ？
知らない。
知らないのに名前は知ってるの？
ああ、水香さんからちらっと聞いたんだよ。あの9体の中でも子供たちの人気ナンバー1は小次郎くんだったってね。
That's a total lie, of course. Although they both don't seem to really buy my explanation, neither of them rejects. Which means they probably don't care which robot we fix. The main problem is identifying Gojiro-kun. And so we sent Juno inside the shop to search for info regarding Doc's robots. Akiho and I take each robot out of storage to check whether there are any names written on them. Of the 9 robots, some have wheels for ease of movement and some don't. Fuck me! The former are fairly easy to move around. Inevitably, we begin by checking the wheeled units first.
カイ、これ見て。
As I investigate a red robot that looks like it's sitting in a chair, I saw that its pedestal had wheels on the bottom, only for Akiho to call me right after. There's a removable lid on the back where the very small wiring is stored. All of these wires have been cut as if someone took a pair of scissors to them and deliberately severed each cable individually.
おかしいと思った。
Yes, he broke them on purpose.
壊れたんじゃないよ。
He literally disabled them on purpose. I knew it! I knew it! I knew I was right.
野ざらしで放置されてたならともかくね。倉庫に数年置いてあっただけで動かなくなるような繊細な機体には見えなかったもん。
Yeah, true. Like, okay, if you consider it, right? They had to stand outside for hours on end while being pestered by children. Why would they break from being in the storage room? She's so right for that.
これ、意図的に動かなくされたんだ。
Yes, he disabled them. I knew it. I knew it. I love being
僕
right.
自身の手で殺されたロボットたちか。
I knew it. He was angry at the robot. He can't trust them anymore. So he had to kill them. That's so sad.
殺されたなんて、そんな言い方。
No, but it's true.
間違っちゃいないでしょ。
どうしてこんなことを。
Because it almost killed his granddaughter. Come
さあ
on.
ね。
Put it together, Kai! You know about this, you piece of shit! I hate him so much. He's so stupid. On the flip side, I've discovered a much more important truth. I look at the lid I removed from the robot. A plate was affixed to its back with the robot's name and date of birth neatly engraved on it. This red robot's name was Sakuro. Sakuro, I wonder what country you'd use to write that. Never mind, it doesn't matter. I found a way to identify the bots. All I have to do now is figure out which one of the remaining 8 is Gojiro. Is he not there? Unfortunately, the robot I needed, Gojiro-kun, wasn't self-propelled. It was a yellow robot mounted firmly to a pedestal. Ooh. Its primary function is to apply stamps. We had to remove it as a candidate for repair due to the frustrating reason that he'd be too difficult to carry outside. In its place, we chose Yoshiro-kun. No! The killer robot himself! Oh no! But also, you still need to flip the flag. Like, how are you gonna... Oh no, not Yoshiro-kun. Since the nameplate only has Yoshiro's name written in Roman letters, I have no clue what the kanji are.
なかなか男前だよね。
今初めてアキちゃんの美的センスに疑問を持ったよ。
Yoshiro-kun has a blue body and it's designed to stand upright. Due to the wheels installed underneath its feet, everything below the ankles looks oddly gigantic, including the shoes. It's about 2 meters tall. The arms are very thick, but I'm pretty sure the only parts that move are the shoulder joints. On the other hand, it's possible that his arms are just for decoration, just like the robotics stuff beloved Mod 1. In the center of his chest is a pectoral light, a callback to the hero that can only fight for 3 minutes before vanishing. Would it light up after 3 minutes passed? The facial design is similar to the other 8 robots, but each one has a slightly different expression. Yoshiro-kun wears a bright smile with a wide open mouth. The eyes are large and bulge outward. Upon taking a closer look, the left eye's transparent cover was cracked. It has a protruding triangular nose, petrol lights for ears, and a horn resembling an antenna. In the center of its eyes are miniature light bulbs with reflective mirrors like the ones you'd find in a flashlight. Inside the mouth were several LED lights lined up inside a transparent plastic case. The ears are made of yellow petrol lights. This thing must be pretty lively when everything's up and running. But I could see how it would be creepy if it suddenly burst into life in the dark.
で、これ直せそう？
There we go. Now I need to reply to Gejine. What is your favorite robot? And I have to say... What do I have to say? Wait, I can't reply that. YIPPIE. Did I do something wrong? Wait... Wait, did I reply that? What should I do? I don't have the option! Shit! I'm just gonna try to answer something random. And then I will progress. I think I'll just say I have multiple, because I literally can't reply what I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to play HMX12 multi. I can't reply that. Oh well. Let's hope for the best. Akio appears inside Yoshiro-kun's back. There's a bunch of cords haphazardly jammed in there.
この子も他の子と同じようにコードが意図的に切られてる。他に致命的な故障は見当たらなかったような。体がちょっとへこんでるのと目が割れてるのは多分転倒したせいだと思う。そんなわけでコードさえ交換すればまた動くようにはなると思うんだけど、ただコードはかなりの本数なんだ。全部ハンダ付けされてるから、それを新しいものに取り替えるだけでも結構骨が折れそう。
頑張ってね、アキちゃん。
カイも手伝うの。あとジュンもね。
Speaking of Junas, she somehow managed to vanish before either of us could notice. We had her looking for any documents that would help us identify the robots' names, but her and her scooter are nowhere to be found. It must have been really painful to come here. Or could it be that seeing the robots is far worse? Either way, was it all right for her to have left the shop keys with us?
そうだ。どうせなら遠隔操縦できるようにしよう。
おいおい、改良する気？さすがにそこまでやっちゃうとさ、ドクも許してくれないんじゃないの？
オプションメニューだよ。普段は自立行動できる。でもスイッチを切り替えれば遠隔操縦もできる。
簡単にできるわけ？
多分キルバラシステムとか導入するよりはよっぽど楽だよ。全身交代、ターン、あと手を動かすのと目や耳の点灯で喋る。それくらいならラジコンのプロポでできるし、プログラムも単純だからフラウボーの手を借りる必要もないはず。
アキちゃんが珍しく頼もしく見えるよ。
いやこれでもロボ部の部長なんだよ、うちは。種子島新さんを改良したのだってうちだし、それくらいの基本的なことはこの2年で先輩たちに教えてもらったんだから。これくらいの単純な機構ならうちだってやれるはず。
Oh boy.
ま、それは任せるよ。ちなみにさ、五次郎くんも直せたりしないかな。
五次郎くんを直すより自走式の例えば秀三郎くんとかを直した方がいいよ。カイ、なんでそんなに五次郎くんにこだわるの？
いや、それはほらあれだよ。五次郎くんがこの中じゃ一番かっこいいかと思ってね。
Man, I'm gonna have to get the thing up and running all by myself, aren't I? Damn, it's crazy. Yeah, I'll just, I'll keep us, wait, what was the lock again? Right? Yeah, okay, I'll just lock this one and I will, consult Argo. Because I didn't have the option. Just want to be on the safe side, you know?
というわけで、順にはこの基板のハンダ付けを全部外して新しいものに付け替える作業をしてもらいます。
Akio's holding Yoshirokun's circuit board in her hand. There are numerous wires tightly packed and soldered onto it.
それ全部？もちろん。
The next day, Akio had acted quickly. She went out of her way on a weekend to go to Kamota Motors in Nakatane to buy new wires and miniature light. She then came straight to the clinic to remove all of Yoshirokun's wiring, and now it's nearly sunset. Junna and I finally have something to do.
うちは新しく遠隔操縦のための回路を組み込むから。純の作業は重要だよ。吉郎くんの神経をつなぎ直すんだからね。で、カイは電球の付け替え。それが終わったら純のサポートね。
Junna hands me an electric desoldering pump. It looks like a power drill, but the tip has an electric heating component and it uses a motor for suction. I guess you use this to melt down the hardened solder and suck it up. Junna's not afraid of the circuit board, just the robot it came from. She apparently handles chores around the house, so she's good with her hands. She has no issue picking up the process quickly and reproducing it without a word.
今日一日で仕上げなくてもいいからね。
Despite Akio's words, Junna quietly and indifferently continues her work. The next day, the three of us have all been fully immersed in our tasks ever since the sun came up. We've been taking full advantage of the holiday. Having said that, I already finished replacing all of the lights yesterday. So what have I been doing now that I'm done, you ask? I've been secretly trying to fix Gojiro-kun's power circuitry by watching and imitating Akiho, but it's much more difficult to work in the dark storeroom. Junna finished before nightfall, so Akiho took the circuit board and installed it onto Yoshiro-kun. It's going to be the second time the thing had opened its eyes, but despite taking notes beforehand, Akiho ended up miswiring the entire thing and everything went to hell after that. Jesus. She lost track of what connected to where, and we ended the day with Akiho on the brink of tears. Jun. I ride my scooter south down the highway. Driving on such a wide road like this scares me a little. Numerous cars zoom past me at really high speeds, and I can't help but flinch whenever one does, praying they don't hit me. Akio-chan has me running an errand for her. Operation Repair Grandpa Fujita's robots hasn't been going all that well, but we're still making progress more or less. Since yesterday, Akio-chan's been testing the wiring to see if it's all connected properly. I guess she's checking each wire one by one to make sure they're working using something called an electrical tester. I'd already finished my job, and since I didn't have anything to do, Akio-chan sent me on a new mission for the day. I'm heading to buy a speaker. Since I'm terrified of robots and can't bring myself to go anywhere near them, I'm grateful she gave me a task I could actually handle. Even now, my knees start shaking when I look at those robots. I'm ashamed of myself, but no matter what I do, I just can't get over the memories of the accident. She literally almost died. Yeah, like it's fine. Like it's not her fault that she's struggling. I park my scooter in front of the robot clinic and take off my helmet.
Ah, Jun!
Akio-chan is waving at me from the store.
買ってきてくれた？うん、その西の表のホームセンターまで行って。ごめんね、遠出させちゃって。
I hand Akio-chan the speaker in question. I say speaker, but it's not the type you use to listen to music. It's a unit, apparently.
吉郎くんのスピーカーユニットね、取り外されちゃってて声が出なかったの。これを代わりに装着すれば喋るようになるよ。
I mean, it makes sense.
そうなんだ。
I don't really want to hear about that very much. My memories of the incident re-emerge and I quickly shut my eyes.
ジュン？あ、 しおくんは裏の倉庫、小次郎くんを直してるみたい。なんでそんなに小次郎くんにこだわるんだろうね。さあ。ところでジュン、部長としてもう一つ頼みたいことがあるんだけどな。何かな。お使いなら言ってくるけど。お使いじゃなくて、吉郎くんを修理した後のこと。うちらが吉郎くんを修理してるのはドクに元気になってもらうため、そうでしょ？
Like literally Yoshiro is the worst fucking robot they could have picked for this.
そのためには修理した吉郎くんをドクに見てもらわなくちゃ。遠隔操縦を導入したのもそのためで、そのオペレーターなんだけど。
Akio-chan looks straight into my eyes. She's always like this. She's looking straight into my soul. Those eyes of hers sparkle so brightly, like dazzling stars, and because of that, in an attempt to escape her radiance, I look away.
逃げないで、ジュン。
With a squeeze, Akio grips my hands tightly. She always does this too. And just like that, my escape route has been blocked off. That's not fair. When she corners me like this, she knows I'm too weak to say no to her. Even though I always tell myself, you need to tell her no. I can't help worrying about what others might think of me when I speak. What if I refused and she hated me after that? What if she never wanted to talk to me again?
オペレーターはジュンにやってほしい。ロボが怖いのはわかるけど、この役目はきっとジュンしかできないし、ロボットのこと好きになってもらいたいの。無理だよ。
I shut my eyes tight and force Akio-chan's hands off of mine. I can't believe I just did that. She hates me now. She's gonna kick me out of the group. These thoughts keep me from saying another word. Akio-chan, on the other hand, looks surprised for a moment before she tearfully clings to me.
ジュン、お願い。無理なの。こればっかりは。私、ごめん。私、店の中にいるね。
I nearly ripped myself off Akio-chan's grasp and rushed inside the shop. Deep breaths. My heart is pounding. I said no. I usually get swept up in whatever she says, but not this time. I feel like I've grown at least a little bit, but that's just a lie. I'm still running away. I haven't changed at all. The shop is completely silent. My ears begin to ring. I feel like I'll hear Grandpa Fujita screaming at me any moment. I cover my ears to stop the deafening silence.
はあ、めんどくさい。
This robot's built as simple, I think even I can do it. Being simple is very nice, maintenance so much easier. Huh. I'm still worried about that thing I couldn't reply properly. I'll try to see if I can fix the problem off screen, because the worst case is that I'll just have to straight up start over. And that's gonna be a pain in the butt, but we'll see. Repairing Gojudo prove to be more difficult than I anticipated. While getting advice from Akiho, I am trying to make the bare minimum repairs necessary to get it running again. However, it still ends up taking me days just to figure out which wire is for the power. Working on this ridiculously dark storeroom is hardly making things any easier. To add insult to injury, Gojudo-kun has no wheels, so I can't get it outside easily. I just have to manage on my own. I'm assuming Gojudo is probably the one we can see on the left here, because they said he was yellow. This isn't making me happy! Aidi's been cheering for me since I started doing work here. I wish I could be as carefree as her. But no, here I am killing myself over this stupid flag. Regardless, all that's left is to solder one final wire onto the motor. If the motor itself is busted, well, I'm gonna choose not to think about that. I continue working, using a flashlight as my only source of light. And at last, the soldering job is complete. When did I get so sweaty? It's actually pretty nice outside these days, but the storage room is stuffy as hell.
よし、できた。
完成ですか？すごいです。
まったく無駄な時間を費やされたよ。
I'd have been doing nothing but grinding Kill Ballad if it weren't for this flag. Anyhow, that should do the trick. It might not move perfectly, but it should at least power on.
電源コードはどこだ？
I searched the floor with my hands.
入りはわからないです。
期待してないよ。
It's not too long before I find the cable in question. I grab it and plug it into a power strip. I hold my breath and switch Gochidokun on. But it doesn't move a muscle.
あれ？おかしいな。
I turned the power switch on and off and tried disconnecting and reconnecting the power cable a couple times.
なんでだ？これでいけるはずなんだけど。
At this point, I have no idea what the issue is. I'm not skilled enough to be able to troubleshoot this sort of problem. If this last-ditch effort doesn't work, I'll just have to come back another day. Crossing my fingers, I decide to take a look at the power strip itself. The strip in question came from the robot clinic and has an extension cable about 3 meters long. I was hoping that maybe the main power cable was just unplugged or something. I stand up and start walking with my flashlight in hand. My foot catches on another robot. I trip over it and fall over dramatically. Oh god. Dust goes flying all over the place, causing me to cough up a storm. I then look up to find one of Doc's robots about to topple on top of me. I'd rather not get flattened. My body reacts fast and I manage to brace myself and catch the robot before it topples over. It's heavy but not so heavy that I can't hold it up. I grip my teeth as I return it to the standing position. And there you have it. That's what happened.
焦った。
大丈夫ですか？アキホを呼んできましょうか？
いや、いいよ。
I take a seat to catch my breath. As I lean back, my hands brush against something on the floor. I pick it up. It's absolutely covered in dust. It seems to be a picture frame of some sort. There's very clearly a photo inside of it.
なんでこんなところに？
Did Doc drop this? I blow off most of the dust and wipe off the rest so I can get a better look at the picture.
これは？
Oh no, that's so sad. Oh, that's oh fuck. That's not good. This is so sad. Like clearly she even used to like the robot boy. Look how shiny he is. Look how happy Doc looks.
純ちゃん。
That's when I hear an odd voice coming from outside. A very robotic monotone voice. Did Akio finish Yoshido-kun's repairs? I head out of the storage room, photo in hand.
アキちゃん。
Akio is standing in front of the blue robot, wiping the sweat off her forehead in satisfaction.
はい、どう？スピーカー交換したらちゃんと喋ったよ。
Its eyes, mouth, ears, and chest light shine brightly as its thick arms swing up and down at regular intervals.
Oh, 喋ってる喋ってる。でもちゃんとじゃないよね。
ちょっと接触悪いのかな。後で調整する。それより見てよ、このヨシロウくんの素晴らしさ。腕の気候もちゃんと生きてたんだよ。すごいんだからこれ。歯車で腕を動かしてるの。まるでからくり人形みたい。
なかなか愛嬌あるけど、動きはあんまり面白くないね。
All it does is swing its arms up and down and say a couple of
でも
words.
きっと子供たちにとっては最高のお友達に。あれ、ジュン？
I follow Akio's gaze to find Juna standing in the distance, a shocked expression on her face. It just had to be the one! Something's wrong. She's staring at Yoshido-kun, trembling. Yep, it's the one. What did she say? Yoshido-kun continues to speak with his distorted voice. Juna's expression darkens and she curls up into a ball. She starts shaking her head violently.
私は押したの。そいつ。
アキちゃん、とりあえずこのロボ喋るの止めて。
ちょっと待って。
Akio was fumbling to try to open the bag lid, but because she's panicking, she can't quite get it open. Juna uncharacteristically raises her voice. Yeah, she's panicking. Oh god. Like, I was like, when she picked Yoshiro, I was like, you could have picked any other robot! Why did you pick that one? No, it's closer to a
純ちゃ
stream.
ん落ち着いて。アキちゃん早く止めてってば。
分かってるよ。
Finally, Akio manages to turn it off. The light vanishes from Yoshiro-kun's eyes, but by then Juna's already sprinting toward the highway. All we can do is watch. Even if we tried to run after her, we'd probably collapse before we got even close. We stand no chance against the real athlete. I sigh and glance down at the picture frame I picked up inside the storage room. It's an old photo of Juna, Doc, and Yoshiro-kun standing next to each other happily. Like, come on! Ugh. Oh boy, she is not good. Like, Michi has like zero clue what's going on in the club. It's so fucking funny. But yeah, worst case, I might have to actually like do a clean save the next day. After school, Akio comes stumbling over to my desk.
純がいよいよ突きつけてきたよ。
何を？
退部届。
You can submit those online, but she apparently went out of her way to write it out on paper. So this is her way about being clear, a way of being clear for her intentions, huh? How very
ほら、
Juna.
昨日のことがあったからね。今日は朝から何度も純の教室まで行ったんだけど、もうロボ部やめるとしか言わなくて。しかもね、昼休みなんか三井さんと山本さんがガードしてきて、純とはまともに話せなかったし。
三井と山本って誰？
純の友達。
I mean, yeah, they were protecting her. That one tough-looking girl and the hothead.
もしかして退部届はあの二人の入れ知恵かな。どうしようかい。退部届はね、受け取らずになんとか逃げてきたんだけど、このままじゃ純にロボを好きになってもらうどころか、余計嫌いになってロボ部をやめてっちゃうことに。
I lightly tapped the dejected Akio's
アキちゃ
shoulder.
ん俺さ、
何？
今日ちょっと用事あるんで、ロボクリニックには後から行くわ。
何それ？用事って？
しよう。
純のところに説得に行ってくれないの？
昨日の今日だし、しばらく様子見た方がいい。
Right. Like,
いい
please.
格言を教えてあげるよ。押してダメなら引いてみろってね。
それ恋愛の格言か何かじゃなかった？
I flash her a smile and silently exit the classroom. Akio continues to whine behind me, but I head outside as her complaints bounce off my back.
さてと。
I lean against my scooter and whip out my Pokecom. That personal business is this. Locating Kimijima report number 4. He actually managed. After Juna left yesterday, I kept making adjustments to Gojiro-kun until I got it working. I only managed to get his lights to turn on. His stamping function was long dead. Even so, that was enough to set the flag according to ID. I finally managed to set all the report number 4 flags, which means the report's AR annotation should be visible somewhere. It's taken me almost an entire month to get this far. Alright, search time. I'm guessing it should be... Would it be at the robot clinic? Wait, what were the other flags? I've been through a whole lot. Now I've just got to find the damn thing.
アイリちゃん。
I'll wait until the students nearby leave, then call for ID. A moment later. ID cheerfully responds. I immediately tap her forehead to summon Sister Centipede.
アクセスを確認しました。ゲシネモードに移行します。
君島レポートナンバー4はどこにあるか予測はつく？
フラグから判断するのが近道かと思われます。
うん。
ナンバー4のフラグのうち、位置が特定できそうなものは以下の3つです。フラグその2、
Yeah.
種子島の4カ所のおすすめポイントから
So
撮
rocket
影した
launch.
ロケットの打ち上げ写真をイルオにアップロードする。おすすめポイントの4カ所は以下の通りでした。長谷展望公園、宇宙が丘公園、七色坂展望台、竹崎展望台、
Okay, so those 4. Game. Thank you.
フラグその3、ロボクリニックに保管されている小次郎くんを起動する。
I'll check.
ロボクリニックは中種町と南種町の境、長谷の交差点付近にあります。フラグその4、ジオタグを付与した火縄銃を1発以上試射する。種子島には火縄銃に関する記念碑や歴史的な遺物を展示する場所が複数存在します。
全部回ろうと思うとかなり分散してるから時間がかかる。いくつか場所を絞り込みたい。
以上の条件から絞り込むとすれば、
Actually, the robot
ロ
clinic.
ボクリニック、長谷展望公園、
Mm-hmm.
宇宙が丘公園、
Yep.
門倉岬、種子島宇宙センター、
That all makes sense. Let's start at the robot clinic. That was what I...
そのあたりが妥当かと思われます。
Okay, let me just check the Cave Kadokura. A cave located in the southernmost end of Tanegashima. On August 25th, 1543, guns were introduced to Japan by a Portuguese ship that washed ashore on Cape Kadokura. The cape now features a monument for the descendants, as well as Misaki Shrine, both of which are popular tourist destinations. Okay. With that info, I'll just check out each place one by one until I
じゃ
find
あ
it.
行くとしますか。
Okay. I really hope the AR annotation will show itself at one of these locations. I guess I'll use the Luod map. I will. Let's start at the robot clinic. And I can't now I actually know what I'm supposed to be looking for, so I'll have a better idea. I feel like the robot clinic is the most promising place, but of course I can this is the robot clinic. Akio's here messing around with your Shirokun's wiring.
かい、用事が終わったならこっち手伝ってよ。
Could the Kimijima report be here? First of all, I do need to check the YIPPIE. Okay, wait, sorry. I need to Iruo. I don't think it's here, but let's start looking. This is always the hard part. Because it's very yeah, I don't think this is it. No. No, I don't think so. Okay, what's the next? Yeah, let's try Positinville Park. I don't think it's in New Chugaoka. I just don't think it's in New Chugaoka Park. That's probably the last place I'm gonna search, if I am gonna search. Positinville Park. Could it be here? That's a good question. No. It's just a very... I don't think I need to zoom this far in, but... okay. Anything promising? Ah! I think I fucking found it. Yes!
君
Sorry.
島レポートナンバー4を取得しました。
Woo! Second location I tried. Damn! I was about to skip over this park, by the way. Damn, dude! That's lucky as fork. That's lucky as fork, dude. Perfect. I'll just go ahead and read it now. There's no one to be found in this gigantic park. Makes sense. It was a park built for watching rocket launches, after all. It's way too big, and there are only a few pieces of playground equipment. Locals will never come here on a weekday. I lie down on the grass and pull out the report on my Pokécom. Okay, what do we got this time? Okay. There's not a single company that is more familiar with propaganda than the Tavistock Institute. The Institute alone possesses at least 1 century's worth of research at minimum. The true value and purpose of such knowledge displayed itself in the 1900s during World War I and World War II. What the Institute does is guide individuals to follow in the direction of the group's follow in the direction of the group's will and to abandon their own blank. There's... Okay. The success of such guidance can be attributed to the government's assistance during war times, but when utilized in times of peace, it proved far less effective. Realizing this, they withdrew and began research into how to subtly invade the unconscious of men in everyday life. Utilizing this knowledge, it becomes obvious that the Committee of 300 was able to control the major media networks all over the world thanks to their connections with Tavistock. The subliminal messages one would find on various TV broadcasts, the ones that faced controversy for a time, were an immature prototype of propaganda that barely qualified as brainwashing. In recent years, they have abandoned such practices, instead electing to wait in the shadows for any opportunity to guide the minds of men as they go about their everyday lives. This is not something to be dismissed merely as someone else's problem. This is something that applies to you who are reading this report as well. You're in a position where you must take great caution in your everyday life. No matter where they lie, they will erode everyone and everything. This battle is not being fought on a massive scale in manners such as public opinion, but on the level of individual consciousness. You have to understand that the ideas you fought, you decided on of your own volition, were instead chosen for you, what they peered into your thoughts. It is dangerous to trust your own thoughts 100% of the time. I would recommend that you decentralize your thoughts to reduce the risk of brainwashing. My predictions are not ones that can be applied to the societal level, but only to the personal level. Although data sharing systems via cloud computing are essential to society's infrastructure, neither corporations nor media truly know all the serious danger lurking within. Despite the fact that all risks that were previously decentralized have now been concentrated in a single location, the standards of computer security remain unchanged. Because of this, major leaks of personal information are inevitable, and these standards must be acknowledged and addressed quickly in order to avoid such occurrences. Project Mars is, in essence, unaffiliated with Project Adam. It is merely a project running parallel to it, and both projects are offered by the Committee of 300. Should circumstances permit it, there is a chance both projects will be combined to perform simultaneous terrorist attacks. If that were to happen, human society would plunge deeper and deeper into chaos. As of 2009, Project Mars does not pose a threat. The project is still in its experimental stages, but within 10 to 20 years from now, the situation will undoubtedly change. I truly hope that society has not been inundated with the horrifying entities known as robots, but my fear lies in the fact that the Tavistock Institute is capable of tricking every human being on Earth into believing their presence to be a popular trend, so such an event is indeed possible. The primary objective of Project Mars is a robotic uprising. It is a vulgar idea that seems as if it was ripped straight from a science fiction novel, but you cannot foolishly disregard it or laugh it off as such. Depending on the situation, robots could easily replace humans. If Project Adam were to fail in 2015, the next major solar storms are predicted to arrive in 2019 and 2020. After that, the sun will enter a period of stability for a short while. In other words, this period of maximum solar activity is a convenient trigger for the Committee of 300. It would not be an incorrect assumption to say that for the next decade, Earth will be a favorable testing ground for the Committee of 300. You need to be suspicious of abnormal weather phenomena and, if possible, collect data of any unusual instances that do occur. Such data will surely show traces of Tavistock. What did I just read?
前から思ってたけど、君島光さんって話が長いタイプだったでしょ。もっと要点まとめてほしかったな。
ヤシオさんは読書が苦手なのですか？
読書も勉強も苦手だよ。だからこのレポート読むのは結構きつい。
There's no more info in here about the exoskeleton company. That's honestly the only thing I cared about. That said, there are a few things that I found interesting.
ロボットブームがタビストック研究所によるプロパガンダの結果かもしれないっていうのは面白いな。
Yep. I mean, robots exploded in popularity over the last 10 years. People like to say that the gun barrel anime was the trigger for it all, but...
でもガンバレルの最終話にはサブリミナル映像が含まれてたんだっけ？
Which means that gun barrel itself could have been a vehicle for propaganda. But why? To make Project Whatever a success? How does that have anything to do with robots becoming more popular? Just like the report said, the whole robot rebellion shtick was fake news, so...
ゲジネーの感想は？
ゲジネーは感想を言う立場にはありません。よって、ヤシオさんの質問にはノーコメントとさせていただきます。
あ、そう。
This sucks. Maybe I should give Paul a call. The last time I saw her was back when the final episode leaked, which was about a month ago now.
ゲジネー、次のレポートのフラグを教えてよ。
君島レポートナンバー5の AR アノテーションを可視化するためのフラグをダウンロードします。
I wonder what it's gonna be this
完
time.
了。
Okay,
レ
let's
ポー
see.
トナンバー5のフラグをお伝えします。1、君島レポートナンバー4を発見している。ゲジネより注釈。フラグ1はすでに達成済み。
Okay, that's the usual. Next one is?
2、旧種子島空港の滑走路。ポイント A からポイント B までを5分以内に走り切る。
Oh, that sucks. I would never do that. I would never
ポイ
clear
ン
it.
ト A およびポイント B の詳細な地点についてはマップを参照してください。
Oh, that sucks. That sucks balls.
もしかして滑走路の端から端までとか言わないでよ。そんなの俺死んじゃうから。
ヤシオさんの推測が正解です。
No!
滑走路の端から端までおよそ1600メートル走る必要があります。
Wait, hold up. Isn't that... Wait, that's 1.5 kilometer. Wait. That's very... Isn't that really fast? Am I... What? What is the average speed for running a kilometer? The average speed is 6 minutes for 1 kilometer. This is, or 6 or 7 minutes approximately. So that means that for a normal person, this would take like 9 to 10 minutes, but he has to run it in 5. Oh, that's so bad. Oh no, that's not good. That's bad. That's really bad.
勘弁してよ。俺の中学時代の 1500m 持久走の記録知ってるわけ？ 7分超えだよ、7分超え。
Oh god, yeah, he's not good. I was literally second to last among my male peers.
2分縮めるなんて無茶でしょ。
Plus, with my current health situation, I can't do intense
フラグ
exercise.
3、
This isn't to be completely ignores my sincere excuse and continues with blank expression
中
on
種
her face.
町中央運動公園の陸上競技場トラックを60秒で周回する。
Why is it all athletic flags? I mean, I guess...
おいおい。
What the hell is up with this set? What kind of hyper meathead series of flags is
4、
this?
中央種子島高校弓道場で矢を的の中心に当てる。以上です。
ある意味これまでで一番きついフラグかもね。台風が可愛く見えるレベルだ。ワンチャンすらない。お手上げ。
Yeah. I have no idea how he's supposed to do that. As usual, info regarding the next report number 6 is locked. My motivation is declining at a staggering rate. I don't even care anymore. Whatever happens, happens. I sigh and gaze up at the clouds as I stretch my arms and legs across the grass. Yeah, like what exactly? Okay, let's just say... I don't know if I've already fucked up. Okay, let's see. Thanks, Kai. I'm gonna leave that to you. What kind of world do you wish for, Big Brother? And I need a Moe-ruled society. Great. Play for a minute one, I guess I'll go. Where's the times when you need to do it? Flying from the runway or just standing there, the action you take decides if you can make it beyond the sky. You probably know by now, but you read boys as men. Rather than that, can you buy soap? No problem, my lovely wife. I swear to God. Kai's parents are like iconic. I love them. I love them. I'm like imagining them in my head and they're so funny in my head. Juna's house is a karate dojo located in Masuda. It wasn't hard to find. I parked my scooter in front of her house and take a breather. Why am I visiting Juna's house, you ask? Well, I'm here on official orders from Madam President.
ねえ、カイ。ジュンをなんとか説得できないかな。
でも、今日はもう帰っちゃったんじゃないの？今頃家でゴロゴロしてるでしょ。
だって心配じゃない？昨日からね、学校で話しかけてもすごくそっけないの。このままじゃ 話し合うこともできないままジュンがロボ部を辞めてっちゃう。
Hasn't she already quit though?
こうなったらジュンの家に乗り込むしかないよ。でとことん話し合うの。明日学校休みだしいっそ泊まり込むくらいの勢いで。ねえどうかな。
俺を付き合わせたいなら勝負しなよ。
またそれだよね。カイってそういう人だったよね。
I really need Akio to realize that she's just not that great at talking it out. She's always forcing her will onto others without listening to them, and she wonders why her and the VP don't get along. In any case, I don't like wasting my precious time on other people's problems, even if that person is Junna. It's just not who I am. That being said, I think back on the photo I picked up in the storage room at the clinic.
アキちゃん抜きで俺が話してくるよ。
え、まさかカイ一人でジュンの家に泊まり込むつもり？
いやいや、説得できるかどうかはわからないけど、ジュンちゃんに返さなくちゃいけないものがあるんでね。アキちゃんは自分のやることやっててよ。吉郎くんの調整まだ終わってないんでしょ。
うん、わかった。じゃあジュンのことよろしくね。
That's probably
必
for the
ず
best.
連れ帰ってきて。うちずっと待ってるから。
いや、だからそういうことじゃないって。
部長命令だからね。生きて帰れ。わかった？
No, I don't get it, but whatever. And so here we are now. I can hear the shouts coming from the karate class going on inside Juna's house. Well, so her house really is a dojo. I can tell that quite a few kids train here. So where's Juna? Didn't she say she'd retired from karate? I guess she was only talking about the karate club. I still see her practicing kata by herself fairly often. In all likelihood, she's probably doing that in the dojo right now. I take a peek inside. The dojo's front door is open, so it doesn't take much effort to take a quick peek. There are pairs of shoes strewn all over the place by the entrance. All children's size. I hear an old man's stern voice mixed in with that of the children's. That might be Juna's father. This is followed by a lively "thank you" from the kids that's echoed throughout the dojo. You can tell from outside that things are getting noisy in there. Is practice over? I quietly take another look. Oh, there she is. Aww. That's so cute. She's wearing her gi. She must have been training with the kids. Now that practice is over, she's surrounded by a bunch of them.
なあ、ヘタッピ姉ちゃん、俺の聖剣どう？前よりすっげえ速くなってるんだぜ。プシュンプシュン。
ミキヒロくん、私のことヘタッピって言わないでって前から注意してるでしょ。お姉ちゃん、またお菓子作ってよ。高木くんは最近太りすぎだから我慢しなきゃね。純奈お姉ちゃんがヘタッピなのはね、顔のせいだと思うの。純奈お姉ちゃん、私とあんまり年が離れてないみたいに見えるから。なるほど。恵美子ちゃん、すごい発見だね。でも顔ばっかりは直しようがないな。そうやってちゃんと聞かないし、だからお姉ちゃんはヘタッピなんだよ。もっとちゃんとすれば弱く見えないのに。
恵美子、何うちの姉ちゃんに偉そうなこと言ってんだよ。お前だってまだ白帯だろ。
まあまあ、マサちゃんいいから。だって私お姉ちゃんにもっと強くなってほしいんだもん。恵美子ちゃんは純奈お姉ちゃんにお姉様になってほしいんだって。
お姉様ってなんだよ。姉ちゃんは姉ちゃんだろ。
それよりヘタッピ姉ちゃん、俺の聖剣からの裏剣見てよ。セッシュンジョワン。
Juna's surrounded by a bunch of kids who are talking all at once. At first I thought she was being bullied by a bunch of grade schoolers who were calling her klutzy, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It's more like an affectionate nickname. She's basically everyone's kind older sister. Juna wears a somewhat strange smile on her face as she tries her best to listen to each and every one of the kids. Her sincerity must be what gravitates them all to her.
はーい、みんなそろそろ着替えて。早く帰らないとお母さんが心配するよ。
Not only does she listen, but she also scolds the kids when she needs to. She's the responsible older student. Juna skillfully corrals the chatty children into the changing rooms in the back. It was then that she noticed me.
あ、ヤシオく いつからそこに？
稽古が終わったあたりから。
そう。
Juna starts fidgeting in embarrassment.
声かけてくれればよかったのに。で、ここに来たのってロボ部のことだよね。
まあね。あと毒のことも。
She falls silent. I get why she'd react like that. I guess I'll just do what I came here to do and bounce. As I reach into my pocket, the children come flooding from the changing rooms, ready to go home.
エトピ姉ちゃん、またな。今度はお菓子作っといてね。あ、純奈お姉ちゃんの彼氏だ。彼氏ってなんだよ。彼か？
彼氏なんて認めないもん。純奈お姉ちゃんは私のお姉様だもん。
I just got so like completely absorbed in this. How long have I even been silent? I feel like I just realized I've just been sitting here like staring at it.
暑いね。ヒューヒュー。
Oh my god, I just got completely distracted. Like, it just kind of hit me. I just had a Tissum moment there. I felt it. I felt it in my bones. The children jeered us by the door without reservation. I wasn't expecting to get teased by a bunch of grade school kid brats today. Fortunately, the storm has passed, or so I thought.
Oi, お前。
The three boys are standing in front of me, still in their geese. The oldest one is probably a first year in junior high. He's pretty tall too, almost my height. He has a black belt wrapped around his waist. The middle one looks about the same age as the brats from earlier. He has a brown belt. And next to him is a chubby little boy, probably a bit younger. He has a white belt. They all stand there with their hands on their hips, staring at me angrily. They definitely look alike. Are they brothers? And wait, they kind of resemble you. Yeah, okay, they're her brothers. Oh, right, she was talking about how they were like a rough bunch. He caught me completely off guard. The kid in the middle walked right up to me and socked me straight in the gut. Are you supposed to do that in karate? I don't think... I fall down on one knee from the sheer pain.
ちょっと、マサちゃん、何やってるの？ヤシオくん、大丈夫？
よくやったぞマサ。悪い彼氏は帰れ。悪い虫は帰れ。
悪い虫は帰れ。3人とも謝りなさい。お姉ちゃんのお友達になんてことを。
だって姉ちゃんの彼氏だろ。
No?
彼氏は悪い虫だ。
No, like, never once in this interaction has there...
姉ちゃんをいじめるな。彼氏じゃないし、いじめられてもいないから。
いや、頼りがいのある弟くんたちだことで。
I wanna go home. I'm not gonna last long against these three brutes. I'll get up, let his little punch slide with a warm smile, and then retreat ASAP, or at least that was my plan.
お父さん。
A ripped old man with a gorilla-like chest appears. He has a scar running from his forehead to his cheek. Jesus. That's hurt. I'm just... Do we get to see him? The aura this guy gives off is extremely intimidating. Probably not. How can this guy be the father of the tiny woodland creature known as Junna?
道場では師範代と呼びなさい。いつも言っているだろう。
すみません、師範代。
そちらの青年は純奈の友達か？
Papa Gorilla glares at me fiercely. I hold in the pain from the punch to my stomach and bow my head.
ロボ部のヤシオくん。
そうか。
What did I do to deserve being stared down by this monster of dad? Please don't tell me he's gonna call me a worm and beat me up too. I just wanted to give her back a picture. I want to do a 180 on the spot and sprint out of here right now.
せっかく来てくれたんだ。上がってもらいなさい。なんなら一緒に食事でもどうかな。
Like I said earlier, I prefer to head home ASAP, but I don't dare say that out loud. Oh boy, we're stuck here. And so not only did I end up meeting Junna's dad, I also ended up meeting her grandfather, the head instructor / grandmaster. Katsumi sitting here with the entire Daitoku family. What the he's like, do you notice how the dad has like a, what is it called, like a bowl? Why does even his bowl look like that? This is killing me, dude. This is killing me inside. What's with the grandpa? Do you see that man? Like, I know it's just because, like, he's looking, like, they're like, kind of depicting him, like, looking down on his food or something, but it looks like his eyes are completely blacked out. It's so weird. Given that I planned on heading home ASAP before, this is actual torture. The Daitoku family is full of dudes. You have the muscle monster that is Juna's dad, Daitoku Go. My internal nickname for him is Papa Gorilla. His name is Go? Holy shit. The bratty karate brothers are Toshi, the oldest, Masa, the second oldest, and Shin, the youngest. Okay, so that must be... So Toshi has to be the one with the band-aid on his face, I think. And then Masa is the one with the small eyes. And Shin is the one with the round face. Okay. Sitting at the front is the white-haired head of the Daisoku Karate Dojo, Kengo. His nickname, Grandpa Polar Bear. It's not like wrong.
姉ちゃん、ご飯おかわり。マサちゃん、いつも言ってるでしょ。おかわりは自分でよそってって。
そうだぞ。姉ちゃんに甘えるな、マサ。なんだよ。彼氏が来てるからってカッコつけんなよ、姉ちゃん。
マサちゃん。悪い虫。もう、しんちゃんまで。
ジュンナの彼氏だと聞き捨てならんな。
The kids are just making shit up! Papa Gorilla slams his bowl down on the table loudly.
ヤシオ君と言ったな。詳しく聞かせてもらおう。
I can feel the thirst for blood all the way over here. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna snap my neck like a twig. There'll be no blocking this. The skill gap is too wide.
お父さん、ヤシオ君を困らせないで。
父ちゃんが出るまでもないよ。なんなら俺がぶっ倒してやるって。
The oldest of the brothers starts to shadow box. I mean, he could.
怒るなトシ。相手を侮れば痛い目を見るだろう。
トシちゃん、もし喧嘩したらお姉ちゃんも宿題教えてあげないからね。
Damn! Hit him where it hurts! Hit him where it hurts, dude!
なんだよ。彼氏の肩持つのかよ。
ヤシオ君、私の問いに答えてもらおう。君はジュンナの何なのかね？
Literally a fellow club member. Chill out, old man. I swear to God.
予算か Go!
Grandpa Polar Bear interacts. He's like, shut up! You're annoying me. Despite his age, he has the body of steel. Hell, he's even bigger than Papa Gorilla. He might as well be the final boss.
Yashiro-kunが怯えている。
Yashiro! Wait. Yeah, his name is like... It's actually Yashiro, not Yashiro, but I don't dare correct him.
失礼したヤシロ君。
He's just Yashiro-kun now. Jinostat bows deeply. But
それで
he then immediately leans toward me.
実際のところどうなのか。
と言いますと？
ジュンナとは付き合っているのだろう？
No.
我が大徳道場に婿養子として来る気はあるのかないのか。
I feel like I'm gonna piss myself under this intense pressure. Why does he even need a son-in-law to inherit the dojo when he has 3 talented sons? True. Like, the second oldest is definitely a big...
だからそんなんじゃないってば。いくらお父さんでもこれ以上冗談言うと私怒るよ。
これは道場の未来にとって重要なことなのだ。
But it's...
よせと言っておるのだ。我が息子よ。
What is up with this family, dude? The old man quietly opens his mouth and takes a sip of miso soup.
かようなことは若い者同士の自主性に任せればよい。親が口を出すなど不粋じゃぞ。Go! 若い者同士ならば乳くり合ってこそ青春というものじゃろうが。
He's so cringe. His cheeks are kind of red. So he's just an old perv. Shut up.
しかし師範、我が大徳の婿となる者は強くなければなりません。それが質実剛健にして大なる徳をなす大徳一門のしきたり。
How did Jun end up like this? How did she end up like this with the family?
お父さん、お料理に唾を飛ばさないで。
What year are we in again? I feel like I got sucked into the old martial arts film. I need Junna's help fast. She has to be more clear about where we stand. Otherwise, I'm actually gonna end up getting adopted into her family. Oh, and if possible, I'd like to get up and escape ASAP. I signal to Junna with my eyes. She notices me, but instead of answering my plea, she just smiles in response.
ヤシオくん、おかわり？遠慮なく食べてね。お口に合うといいんだけど。
Is that what I'm trying to say? I mean, yes, it's true that the table is covered in all sorts of amazing food. Chicken salad, dried flying fish, boiled spinach, and even Okinawan cuisine like champuru and vinegared musuku. It's insane to think this family can down it all in one sitting, but what's also insane is that Junna made it all herself. But to be perfectly honest, I'm too nervous to even try any of it. This is no time to be eating dinner. I barely even touched my rice bowl. Why did you think that I wanted seconds? Nope, still Yashio.
ぶしつけなことを聞いて申し訳ないと思っとる。
The old man bows his head.
とはいえ、我が息子の言うことももっともじゃ。純奈は我が大特家に咲く一輪の花。ゆえに、
The old man's eyes explode open.
純奈の純潔が欲しくば、己の強さ、今ここで示してみせ。
Does he just want to fight me?
おじい、何言ってるの？
Great, even the old man is contributing to this insanity now. How belligerent can these people be?
最低！みんな明日の食事抜きにするから。
なんだと？それは困るな。
Also, can I just say how fucking funny it is that because Jun, this tiny girl, who we this entire time have talked about how despite being 18 years old, she looks like 12, like as in she looks like incredibly weak and meek. But she has this entire family in her goddamn pocket because she's the one providing the food. This family dynamic is a fucking nightmare. I'm dead. I can't. What the fuck? It's seriously just... I don't even...
純奈や、わしが言い過ぎた。だから機嫌を直しておくれ。
And just like that, they've all turned into spineless little boys in response to Junna's threat. Yep. You know what? She might actually be the strongest person in this whole family, right?
俺は飯抜きでもいいもんね。
Toshi, the oldest brother, is still worked up. He's pointing his chopsticks at me now. I'm his mortal enemy now, I guess.
トシちゃん、お箸で人を刺さないの。お行儀悪いし、失礼でしょ。うるさい。姉ちゃんは渡さないぞ。姉ちゃんはずっと俺たちの姉ちゃんなんだ。やれ、トシ兄ちゃん、こんなやつやっつけちゃえ。ちゃえ。
I get it now. These little punks love their big sister so much that they don't want anyone to take her from them. They're just a bunch of little punks with sister complexes. Yeah.
わかったわかった。わかりましたよ。だったらそこのトシ君と勝負しましょう。
ほう、ヤシロ君、果たし合いを受けるか。今の若い者には珍しい気概の持ち主じゃの。
Why is he playing along with this? Didn't he want to leave? Is he just getting like antagonized?
ヤシオくん、こんなくだらないことに付き合わなくても。
いや、俺も勝負は嫌いじゃないんでね。ただし条件がある。
条件？なんだよ。
勝負は
Every bout my poker come with all the swagger I can
こい
muster.
つでつけさせてもらうよ。
The die took a minute fall silent in response to my declaration. By the time I leave Juna's house, it's already dark out.
ヤシオくん、本当にごめんね。
Juna bows to me apologetically after coming to see me
家
off.
族が迷惑かけちゃって。
いや、最終的には分かってもらえたし、別に気にしてないって。
So here's how it went down. After challenging them at Kill Ballot, the brothers totally fell in line. As expected, the three of them all played KB, but at the end of the day, they're just kids. Their eyes lit up after seeing the second best player in the world go to town. I had them calling me master before I knew it! He actually won over these little brats! I can't! The older men went on about lewd nonsense in the traditions of a martial arts family, but they went quiet once Juna scolded them. I mean, I can see why they have free shithead sons with them behaving that way, yeah. And from Chofu to Akihabara on the bike, it was easy to survive in small ups and downs like in Tanegashima, but riding in Tokyo is stressful because of all the cars. Looks like it only took a month for my body to get used to the atmosphere of the island. How did mission go? Let me know when you're done. No.
とにかく、純ちゃんの彼氏っていう変な誤解は解けたわけだから、めでたしめでたしってことで。
本当にごめん。
できれば次はもっとゆっくりと純ちゃんの手料理を味わいたいところだね。
いつでも遊びに来て。弟たちもヤシオくんのこと気に入ったみたいだし。
でも少し驚いたよ。純ちゃん、家族の前だと全然雰囲気違うね。
Yeah, like she's quite energetic.
そうだね。お母さんがいないから女手は私だけなの。見た通りガサツな空手家一家でしょ。私が家事を仕切らないとまともに生活できないダメな家族なんだよ。だから自然とうちではあんな感じに。要するに内弁慶っていうやつかな。
純ちゃんがしっかり者だってことは分かったよ。学校や部活でももっと素を出せばいいのに。
無理だよ。
Juna hurriedly shakes her
家
head.
族相手だからできてるようなもので、普段はいつも緊張してるから。
Man, I'd be exhausted if I were that way 24/7. But if she says she can't do it, she can't do it. Anyhow, time to cut to the chase. I didn't come all the way here today to get to know the Daitoku family.
ロボ部辞めるのはもう決めたの？
Juna smiles lonesomely and hangs her head low.
私はいない方がいいと思う。ヤシオくんたちでヨシロウくんを直して藤田のおじいちゃんのこと励ましてあげてほしい。
僕は多分、純ちゃんに励まされるのが一番嬉しいと思うけど。
She shakes her head in response.
私には無理。この前の私見たでしょ。まだ怖いの。事故から何年も経ってるし、とっくに克服できてると思ったんだけどな。
Yeah.
ちっともダメだった。あのロボットの声を聞いた途端に昔のこと思い出して怖くて震えちゃって。
I mean, that's so typical, isn't it? Even now, Juna looks like she's on the verge of tears. She hugs her arms close to her body.
それにどうせ藤田のおじいちゃんも私には会いたくないはずだもん。
I don't think that's
昔
true.
ヨシロウくんを壊したのは私だから。
This is where I disagree. He was angry with Yoshiro, not you.
そのこときっと今も怒ってるはず。
そう？さすがにもう怒っちゃいないでしょ。
だってこの前病院行った時も面会拒絶されたし、私の方もずっと避け続けてきたから、おじいちゃん私のこと嫌な孫だって思ってるよ。思ってないとおかしい。
少し自虐的になりすぎてると思うよ、純ちゃんは。
Oh, sorry, I'm just checking the guy again.
Ah.
ちなみにアキちゃんから聞いたかどうかはわからないけど、例の吉郎くんさ、倉庫で見つけた時動かなくはなってたけど、その原因はコードが意図的に切られたせいだった。ボディがへこんでたり目玉部分が割れてたりしたけど、転倒した程度じゃあのロボが動かなくなるなんてことはありえないってさ。
コードが切られていたって誰に？
Literally dog. It had
僕じゃない。他のロボも全部そうだったし。
どうして？
Because they hurt you.
さあ、わからないけど、純ちゃんの事故の後でさ、ドクはロボを店先に出さなくなった。責任感じてたのかもね。
Yes, I do think
可愛い孫
so.
娘に怪我させちゃったことをさ。
I do think that's what happened. I think that's exactly what happened.
それ以来、持論も封印して、誰にも怪我させないように全部のロボを動けなくした。みたいなことがあったのかもしれない。
Yes, you're
持
on.
論？
ロボットは人間の友達だってやつ。
どっちにしても私のせいだね。私が昔倉庫に忍び込んだりしなければ。
責任感じて悲劇のヒロインぶるのは勝手だけど。
I'm intentionally cold as I take the photo out from my back. I present it to Juna.
これって
あの倉庫に落ちてた。
これ私だ。
It sure is you.
その写真を見て、純ちゃんなりにちょっと考えてみれば。じゃあ、俺は帰るよ。
But yeah, if that thing fell on, like, look how small she is in comparison to that thing. It's twice her size. I'm on my scooter that I parked in front of Juna's house.
夕食ごちそうさま。
Despite me calling out to her, Juna stays perfectly still as she stares at the photo, dumbfounded. I think this is a good place to wrap up. You know, it's the start of a new day.
失礼します。
Start of a new day and all that. And I will have to figure out what is happening with the Tweepo, because it might affect my stuff, and I don't like that very much. Like in worst case scenario. Let me just... In the worst case scenario, I might have to just straight up like do just a clean save and just skip until I get to the... Like, the skip is incredibly fast and incredibly easy, so that part isn't really going to be an issue, I don't think. But it is going to be kind of annoying, but I will figure that out for next week. I will converse with Argo. Oh, they're at TwitchCon. Oh, in San Diego. How neat. I mean, I'm not able to go, but that's kind of neat. Let's see. Oh, right. No one is here today, so I have to do it all on my own. Let me just do that. And, yeah, let's raid Nikkei. It's been a while. Let's see what she's getting up to. It says retro, so probably playing old games again. We love. And I will see you guys on Thursday for Trails in the Sky. I hope you're excited. I'm so excited. So yeah, I hope to see you there. Love you guys so much. Goodbye and good night.